Hey, leave her alone. No sense to no one. I don't feel too much here anymore. No sense to no one. I cannot take it anymore. So damn tired, being tired. Very little thing that comes my way. So damn. This is Bunk Bed Coffin. Tired of being tired. Smoking Blondie. What's up, lady? Pasha, good to see you. Good to see you, Pasha. Hold on. Tired of sleeping, no time for weeping. Sun has set and I'm just waking up. Tired of worries when I'll be buried. Dan, what's up? Glad you were on. Why, thank you. His fatal error. Great to see you on, Rob. Thank you, Pasha. Look who made a special appearance. This little boy. Oh, Jess, what's up, Jess? How are you? Love you, Jess. I think it might be too late for Sardyon to join us. Hopefully not, but he was trying to get these little voids to come out, and now they're out. So, and once they're out of the box, there's no putting them back, right? You don't really come on too much. I know you're a little more scared. Mina Ilieva. I don't know how to say that. I'm very sorry. Hi, Abmo. What's up? Bunk Bed Coffin. Tired of being tired. No sense to no one. I don't feel too much here anymore. What are the names? Well, if it was up to me, they'd be named Dog and Rabbit. Have I read the 7 Mountain Mandate? No, I haven't. Jess, are you giving me homework? Oh, that comes up right away. Okay, now I feel... Conservative Christian denominist ideology aiming to influence 7 key societal mountains: family, religion, education, government, media, arts, entertainment, and business, with biblical values. What do these people know anything about the Bible to prepare for the second coming of Jesus? Oh, these fucking morons. God damn. God damn. You know what's the creepiest thing about cats is you'll hear them and then you'll turn around and look and you don't see anything. I swear to God, if one of them is about to jump on me, I will scream. I will scream like a lady. Bow, bow. Please go check out Bunk Bed Coffin because he's fucking awesome. That is Tired of Being Tired, Bunk Bed Coffin. Here on WROB. Or should we be KROB? KROB. You heard it here first, folks. On Rad Radio. YouTube, let me play other music, man. Stop being so fucking stingy with it. I'll give everybody their money. Shelly Damond, how are you? Who's new here? Who's new here? Who are we gonna turn a leftist tonight? I'm excited. The 7 Mountain Mandate is why we are at war with Iran. I believe it. That, and don't forget the Epstein files. Don't, nobody, never forget. I think that's what it was for. Never forget, never again. I don't remember the sayings, but I'm pretty sure it's about the Epstein files. Oh, and, I love my wife so much. She sent me an amazing Ask Me Anything on Reddit of a security guard. I want to read it to you. I want to read it to you guys, but not right now because we have some stuff to do, man. This AMA, I'm a former Maxim security correctional officer that made news for my analysis on the Epstein story doesn't hold up operationally. Ask me anything. So I want to talk about that. But have you seen Trump's warflation has already begun? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get ready for your gas. It's going to cost you $50 and you go in nowhere fast. Fuck you. Oh, man. Oh, man. They're already writing articles about warflation. And you know who's salivating at the gills? Because I imagine these lizard people have gills. Are all the CEOs. They're like, oh, I just can't wait to jack up the prices even more. Get everything I can from these people. They're like soul suckers. That's what they are. But listen, before we gotta start easy. We're gonna grease our way into this bitch. All right. This is all a distraction just to keep him in power, my dude. Eloy. That's right. That's right. Catherine Hogan released the Trump files. At this point, they are the Trump files. Swin, exactly. Hey. Who's hissing at who? I know it's not the dog. She's being good right now. We'll be at war. We'll be in this war next year. Swin. Thank you. Let's get into some meme news. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Breaking. Pentagon preparing for U.S. war with Iran to last until Yo, you two, cut it out. Hey, what are you doing? Don't be mean to her. Come here. Hey. Come here, mama. Come here. I don't know why you're acting like that, huh? Sorry. I gotta break it up. Okay. Here, can you read that for me? Pentagon preparing for U.S. war with Iran to last until September, according to Politico. Trump told some regional leaders that the war would last max 4 days. We're on day 6, or almost day 7, depending on where you are in the world, 1 week. After Trump's plan A came crashing down, he changed it to 4 weeks. Now Pentagon says 6 months. Sure is starting to look like a quagmire. I'd call it a clusterfuck. I'd call it an Epstein fuck. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly YouTuber. So yes, thank you, Schwinn or Swin or S-Win. I don't know. Catfight at Gnome's house. United States of Israel. That's what it is. That's what you're dying for. What was this? Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. We'll mention it again. But the FBI found the woman who accused Donald Trump of assaulting her with Epstein when she was 13 to 15 years old. Remember, I played that audio for you of Madame President Donald Jeffrey Epstein's best friend Trump on Howard Stern when they were like, do you have any age that you would, was there a cutoff age for you? And remember, Donald Trump was 60 when he was calling into Howard Stern. Weird. Donald said, no, there's really no age. And he said, well, 12. So this seems about right. It tracks. It tracks, as the journalists say. When she was 13 to 15 years old, to be credible, per the Miami. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos un Miami Herald. This was Trump's FBI in 2019. Wow. Thank you, Harry Sisson. With a name like that, you should really be a folk singer, I know he's a good journalist. I like Harry. I follow Harry. But, Harry Sisson should be playing the fucking spoons with the harmonica strapped to his neck, singing about, folk revolutions. Anyways, sorry, you're gonna deal with my ADD if you're new here. By the way, I'm Rob. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am the radical left woke mob that Donald Trump and all the Republicans warned you about. Soon, Democrats will start fear-mongering about us because we want free health care, universal basic income, shelter, food, paid parental leave, paid vacation time, paid sick time, and all at the cost of the lowly billionaires. Those people that turning everything into a rental market? Yeah, we're going to tax them. And if they don't like it, then they can be exiled and we'll seize their assets, okay? And more for us. So welcome, hit subscribe. Oh, do you guys see this? It's the new group they're starting. It's the new group. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this group is gonna be any good. Hold on, let me see if I have. Oh, I think I have a clip of their first single. This is their first single by this band. There it is. That's the first single. That's it. That's the whole song. Oh man, I love art. I love art. Do you make art? You should. And if you don't, start. You're never too late. Start art now. Oh, I should just have t-shirts that say start art, and that's it. And that's all it would be. What a complete clown. Hey, it's UV Bluesman, who's desperately always in my comments because he loves bootlicking for the Epstein class. Good to see you, man. I knew you couldn't stay away. A Friday night, probably hanging out all by you lonesome, right? Just praying that Donald Trump answers the call. He's like, Mr. Donald, I love you so much. I'm always defending you everywhere, sir. Could you please pat my head? I promise I won't bite. That's an Epstein joke. If you've read the Epstein files and what Donald Trump is accused of, you get that joke. UV Bluesman, you're way too old for him, though. Anyways, when exposing a crime is treated as committing a crime, you are ruled by criminals. That is the legend himself, old Eddie Snowden. I like to call him Eddie. I like to give him that punk rock vibe. Eddie Snowden. He'd be a good dude in a band, you know? He should join a band, man. Out in Russia. Okay, we got to play some stuff because I got to get you... what is happening in the Lord Jesus Christ is real? Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Whenever here's a good dad joke for everybody. Put this in your back pocket. It's funny as hell. When anybody ever goes, Jesus Christ, you go, where? I love doing that one. Freaks people out. But you never know, like a thief in the night, right? Isn't that what they say in the Bible? Yes, I have. Ooh, you had an NDE? Notice how he is ignoring age of consent in Iran. Google it. I don't chat GPT. Thank you, Linda. Wait, so what are you saying? Donald Trump wants to become the Ayatollah because they have no age of consent in Iran, and that's why he's doing this? Weird point, but thank you, Linda. So now we know. It's not just the Epstein files, folks. It's because in Iran, they probably have no age of consent. And as soon as Donald Trump caught wind of that, he was like sniffing panties. He was like, is that a 13-year-old I smell over there? Send some bombs. Weird point, Linda, but yeah, you're right. You're right. He is a definite PDF file. So, okay, thanks. I didn't ignore your comment. I appreciate it. Swing. Hey, who remembers that? Wayne's World? Come on, we got to get this swing back, man. We're bringing shit back. That's what we're doing. We're not only pushing shit forward because everything's going to be ruled by woke Sharia at some point. We're going to do socialism where we give you free healthcare. Are you against having healthcare paid for by Jeff Bezos and when we seize Elon Musk's assets because he's a criminal, illegal immigrant? He is the only one you're allowed to call an illegal immigrant, by the way. Elon Musk. Only family you're allowed to say go back to Africa to is the Musks. Errol, who married Elon's stepdaughter. That's a real story. And has some horrible allegations against him. Errol, May, Kimball, and Elon. You can tell, you see any of them, you say, go back to Africa. That's it, though. That is the cutoff. That is it. Hold on. Wayne's World. Swing. I knew it would come up in the search. I knew it. Let's see if we could get a swing. That was funny. That was some funny shit in the 90s, man.
Living on your own definitely has its perks. Swing, because your mom doesn't tell you to turn down the stereo and junk like that, which is a real drag. Swing, because moms are genetically programmed to hate music played at the appropriate level, right? And my dad, forget about it. Swing.
I don't know how much of this movie I could play, but that is, go watch Wayne's World later. It's great. Okay, listen, Angel. I believe in Jesus, but you don't need to preach here, okay? Let me tell you how, because I spent the morning trying to go through YouTube lives and see what was going on. And it was a bunch of like, dudes sitting in a gamer room preaching about Jesus with some big cross behind him. So Jesus is Lord, trying to tell people, Jesus is the way. And let me tell you, that's not how you do it, homie. Okay, Angel. So what you want to do is you want to come in here. You want to advocate for the oppressed. You want to advocate for the sick to be healed for free. You want to advocate for kids in America, 1 in 5 that are going hungry, to have food at no cost, at no fucking cost. You want to know why? Because we throw so much food away every single day. Go to a dumpster right now and you'll see there's probably bleach poured on it, tore up or ruined. So that's how you advocate. And then people go, wow, you're pretty radical, man. What's up with your loving spirit? You go, oh, let me tell you about my friend Jesus. Okay, that's how you do it, Angel. Don't sit in here and keep saying Jesus is Lord, because some people don't believe that, and that's fucking fine with me. All right, and this is my live stream. If you want to preach about it, you go start your own. But let me tell you something: the best way to convince people to want to know what you believe is show them the way. That's why people were called Christians. That meant little Christ. You were walking in his fucking footsteps. Okay, so Angel, please don't do that shit. Okay, just don't. But if you want, what you can do is, when I say everyone should have health care, I don't give a fuck if you're able-bodied or not. You should never have to work to earn it, and you sure as hell shouldn't be paying an insurance company some deductible or copay to stay alive and be healthy. You should go, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother, my brother in Christ. That's an appropriate time. We get it? We get it. All right, great. Now I have some things to play for you. Some educational pieces. In the church of this, in our virtual church, we always pray to the good Lord, Jesus, Carlin, Christ. Here's George Carlin. He's going to tell you about your rights. You get rights. I get rights. Oh, yeah, only you? Only you, white guy? Okay.
There's one more item for you, the last in our civics book.
This is from
Boy, everyone,
2008 is bad for you. Oh, God, I love George.
this country's always running around yammering about their fucking rights. I have a right, you have no right.
Wait a minute, Sardyon. I thought it was way too late for you to be here. Goddamn black cats, you can't see them. Sardyon, I will bring that little black kitty back out. That little void. She could be in my lap. I honestly don't know. I can't see this cat. The only time I see the cat is when it opens its eyes and I'm like, oh, whoa, where did you come from? I'm not kidding. Where the fuck is that thing? I don't know. Sardyon, I promise. I'll get her. Just want to make sure she's not creeping up on me. Sometimes they creep up on me and jump on my back. So, and that's terrifying.
Right, we have a right, they don't have a right. Folks, I hate to spoil your fun, but there's no such thing as rights, okay? They're imaginary. We made them up, like the boogeyman.
But not, notice he doesn't say the radical leftists, because we are real. I'm right here. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you believe in healthcare for young people, old people, able-bodied people, people that don't want to work, people that just don't give a shit, but, they don't want to die. If you believe in healthcare for all, including yourself, because I know some of you are like, not on my tax dollars, not in my backyard. Don't worry, you're included in that. When I said all, that's you. I know you're very selfish, but that's you too.
The Three Little Pigs, Pinocchio, Mother Goose, shit like that. Rights are an idea. They're just imaginary. They're a cute idea. Cute. But that's all. Cute and fictional.
And the reason we're playing this is because Donald Trump trampled all of your rights again and again. And the adorable thing, the very cute fairy tale-ish way some Americans look at rights is, as long as mine weren't violated, we're good. And that's wrong. That's wrong. There's an old Union saying, an injury to one is an injury to all. That means if one of us is fucked over, we're all getting fucked. And it's a very wise saying. I suggest you tattoo it on your forehead if you don't understand that if one of our rights is violated, all of our rights is violated. We're only strongest as our weakest link. And that's for the working class. You see, Donald Trump and his criminal enterprise of pedoligarchies, they don't have laws. They are a cabal of international globalists who traffic children and do heinous things with zero accountability. And I'm going to play Liz Oyer. I love her name. Liz Oyer, the lawyer, That's real. She's real. I linked her in the description. Liz Oya, the lawyer, she talked about how Pam Bondi is now getting rid of any kind of ethical dilemma that these lawyers will have when they're lying and committing crimes for Trump. We're getting to that next, but it's crucial that we do the baseline. This is like the syllabus for the class, okay?
But if you think you do have rights, let me ask you this. Where do they come from? People say, well, they come from God. They're God-given rights. Oh, fuck, here we go again.
Nobody has a better delivery than George Carlin, maybe. Nope. I love George.
Here we go again. The God excuse, the last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument that came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God.
I'll tell you where it really does come from. It comes from unity, okay? That's what you saw in Minnesota. Excuse me, a burp hiccup. Those are rare. Is that a shiny? Was that a legendary burp hiccup? Where they come from is solidarity. So if they try to violate your rights and you all stand up together and go, all right, you're going to have to do it to all of us. Guess what? The 1%, a very small number, thinks twice about it. That's what you saw in Minnesota. That's what you see with unions. That's what you see with strikes. That's where your rights come from. That's how they were fought for and died for. It wasn't one person writing down rights and the king, George III, saying, all right, I submit. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like you do have rights. You said that was God endowed those? All right. No, that's not how it works. Thanks, George. Keep going.
Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, he would have given you the right to some food every day, and he would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you. God would have been looking out for you. You know that? He wouldn't have been worried about making sure you have a gun so you get drunk on Sunday night and kill your girlfriend's parents. But let's say it's true. Let's say God gave us these rights. Why would he give us a certain number of rights? The Bill of Rights of this country has 10 stipulations, okay? 10 rights. And apparently God was doing sloppy work that week because we've had to amend the Bill of Rights an additional 17 times.
I love that he points that out because whenever somebody's like, oh, you don't like the Constitution, you don't like the Declaration, you don't like this, whenever you hear those MAGAs use those words, just go, I love them. I love the amendments. You know what that means? They fucked it up and they went, oh, we're going to amend this one. Does anybody have whiteout? What? It's not invented yet? All right, we'll just add it below the other one. Get it? They amended it. Maybe you don't know what that means. That's all right. Go on, George.
So God forgot a couple of things like slavery. Just fucking slipped his mind. But let's say God gave us the original 10. He gave the British 13. The British Bill of Rights has 13 stipulations. The Germans have 29.
I would say at this point, Germany's in the lead with favor from God.
The Belgians have 25. The Swedish have only 6. And
oh, Sweden. God was not there that day.
some people in the world have no rights at all.
Oh, you're fucked. Oh, that's where American exceptionalism comes from. They're like, hey, we have rights that our government can tread on whenever they like. That's why I have this adorable shirt on.
What kind of a fucking goddamn God-given deal is that? No rights at all? What?
Oh, man, I wish did somebody in the comments say, George, please don't use that language like they do to me? No, everybody's thanking him. Oh, interesting. Frightening. He said this 17 years ago. His knowledge was he didn't drink the Kool-Aid. Always respect him for it. One of the most profound bits. Ooh, Carlin liked that one? 1 year ago. That's got to be someone on Carlin's behalf. Probably his daughter. Wow. So nobody in his comments said, hey, how dare you say, God damn it. You understand this is entertainment, right? Just pretend you're watching. No, I can't say Fox News because you take that seriously. Just fucking lighten up. That's what it is, folks.
Why would God give different people in different countries different numbers of different rights? Boredom? Amusement? Bad arithmetic? Do we find out at long
I'd like to think God is bad at math.
last after all this time that God is weak in math skills?
Yes, 100%. That's why when they gave Jesus the 3 loaves and the 5 fish, and Jesus was like, don't worry, I'll feed them all. They were like, oh, God damn, he's so bad at math. But then he was great at magic.
Doesn't sound like divine planning to me. Sounds more like human planning. Sounds more like one group trying to control another group.
Oh, that one one stings. That one stings. That one stings because it's the truth. Continue, George.
In other words, business as usual in America. Now, if you think you do have rights, one last assignment for you. Next time you're at the computer, get on the internet, go to Wikipedia. When you get to Wikipedia, in the search field for Wikipedia, I want you to type in Japanese Americans 1942, and you'll find out all about your precious fucking rights, okay? All right. You know about it. You know about it.
The saddest thing about watching Carlin this many years later is he could do this bit and just say, look up Alligator Auschwitz. Look up, what is it, Camp Dream in Texas, or whatever they called it, Camp Psychopath. Look at all the detention centers in America that popped up in a heartbeat. We wanted healthcare. They broke out the prison index and said, how many more prisons can we stack and make people disappear? It's terrifying. Have we learned nothing?
Yeah. In 1942, there were 110,000 Japanese American citizens and good standing, law-abiding people who were thrown into internment camps simply because their parents were born in the wrong country. That's all they did wrong. They had no right to a lawyer, no right to a fair trial, no right to a jury of their peers, no right to due process of any kind. The only right they had, right this way, into the internment camps. Just when these American citizens needed their rights the most, their government took them away.
Sound familiar? Hauntingly? Will you go and watch the rest of all of just George Carlin's discography now? You should.
And rights aren't rights if someone can take them away.
And that's what Donald Trump did. Okay, let's not beat this bush. This guy who is saying, make Iran great again. That's right. Get your dollars out, maggots, M-A-G-A-T-S. You got a new hat to buy. And I can't wait to see it on your dumb head. Oh, God. These people have really driven us into World War III going, what do you think Kamala would be better? Yeah, she's not in the Epstein files, bro.
Their privileges. That's all we've ever had in this country is a bill of temporary privileges. And if you read the news even badly, you know that every year the list gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
Until the year of our Lord 2026, where we don't have any anymore. We have no rights. You understand that. If the government decides to kick in your door because they heard you watching fucking, ESPN Ocho and they heard Spanish, they can, and you have no recourse. Criminals run the government. Crime is legal.
You see how it's doing? Yeah. Sooner or later, the people in this country are going to realize the government does not give a fuck about them.
They're not, George. George, I'm from the future. These people don't. They call themselves maggots. They wear a red hat to identify themselves, and they sport a PDF file. George, it's so much worse. It's so much worse than you think.
Government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power. That's the only thing, keeping it and expanding it wherever possible. Personally, when it comes to rights, I think one of two things is true. I think either we have unlimited rights or we have no rights at all. Personally, I lean toward unlimited rights. I feel, for instance, I have the right to do anything I please. But if I do something you don't like, I think you have the right to kill me. So where are you going to find a fairer fucking deal than that? So the next time some asshole says to you, I have a right to my opinion, you say, oh yeah? Well, I have a right to my opinion, and my opinion is you have no right to your opinion.
I love George.
Then shoot the fuck and walk.
Listen, hit subscribe and notification bell. This is getting demonetized. I don't care. This is too powerful for the public. This needs to be heard. This is, just so you know, when the radical left takes over America after the collapse, the warflation, the greedflation, the old people die off because they all lost their homes because they couldn't afford the health care, and they weed out the weak, and they send the others to war, like Ass Mein Kampf and, Ben Chapino or whoever's supporting it today, Patty Bet David Stone. When when the radical left takes over, you got to understand the whole school system is going to be redone, and we're going to have a specific study of George Carlin. We're going to teach them from a young age George Carlin. You understand me? Okay. Now that we have that baseline, I will assign homework. So I am here every weekday. Hit subscribe. The homework will be to listen to some Carlin on your own. Okay? Everybody needs to do that. Now, this is Liz Oyer. That's a real name. The lawyer. I love her. And this video, which I put in the description so you can watch for yourself and subscribe to Liz Oyer. She's amazing. She says this video is titled The End of Ethics. Now, let me get the precise definition for you so MAGA can understand what we're talking about. Ethics. 1. Moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. The branch of knowledge that deals with moral principles. Please don't say I got to look up moral. That's the high ground MAGA pretends to ride on while saying traditional family values. I like the guy who cheated on all his wives, including the first lady, with a stripper. You'll never not be laughed at, MAGA. You understand that? All right, here's Liz Oyer.
Everybody. Today, Pam Bondi announced a new rule that would effectively make Justice Department lawyers immune from any consequences if they violate their ethical duties in furtherance of Donald Trump's agenda. This is really bad, but there is something we can do about it, so please watch and share. I'm Liz Oyer, the former pardon attorney for the Department of Justice. All practicing lawyers are subject to rules of professional responsibility. It's pretty basic stuff. You can't lie to a judge. You can't present false evidence. You can't have conflicts of interest, that sort of thing. Prosecutors have extra responsibilities. They must respect the rights of the accused. They can't bring charges that are unsupported by evidence. Basic rules of fair play. These rules are enforced by state bar associations. Every lawyer, including those who work for DOJ, must be licensed to practice by at least one state bar. The state bar is responsible for investigating misconduct and punishing lawyers who break the rules. And that's where Pam Bondi's new rule comes in. Bondi is trying to stop state bar associations from investigating misconduct by DOJ lawyers. She has proposed a rule that would allow the Attorney General to step in and shut down state bar investigations when complaints are filed against DOJ lawyers. This is a huge deal for a couple reasons. First, many DOJ officials are actually facing bar investigations, including Todd Blanche, Ed Martin, Emil Bove, and others. This rule would...
You remember Todd Blanche, he's Donald... There we go. Lawyer Oyer. Thorne, you know. People getting timed out left and right. Thank you, Smoking Blondie. Thank you, Troll Slayer. Clean up that trash. Clean up that trash. What's up, Thorne? Sherry, how are you? How are you, Sherry? We are woke here, so no homophobe chats will be tolerated. Oh, yeah. Let me give you the rundown. No racism, no homophobia, no transphobia, no misogyny. What else? If I'm missing one, just consider it like this. If Kurt Cobain would have kicked you out of one of his shows, that's the rule for the chat, okay? You understand me? We live by the Ode to Kirk motto here. Dave Grohl, I'm talking to you, you chump. You fucking spineless coward. But yeah, this is Liz Oyer, the lawyer. And she was a pardon lawyer. And now she don't work there anymore, probably because it's run by criminals. Let's let her continue. But I just want to say, when she references Todd Blanche as being investigated, Todd Blanche is the secretary. He's Pam Bondi's secretary. I love how Keg Pete Seth or whatever his name is, he's secretary. Todd Blanche is the secretary. You know, I think Margot Rubio's a secretary. All these dudes are bitches, and Trump loves it. I bet he calls him secretary all the time. Excuse me, secretary. My coffee needs to be freshened up. And we make fun of them because they're oppressive tyrants. You understand how that works? We punch the fuck up. Oh, you can... So yeah, Todd Blanche is an absolute criminal. We've discussed him many times here on the show. And if you want to follow along, you want to play along at home, you got to hit subscribe. You got to hit the notification bell. And then you'll get, you know, who these people are, because we go into it. I just can't do it now because we're listening to Lawyer Oyer. I love that. Oh, my God. Lawyer Oyer, order. That would be so fun to see her in action in court. Yes, lawyer Oyer, lawyer Oyer, lawyer Oyer.
Would effectively end those investigations and ensure that these officials face no consequences for their egregious misconduct.
And that's not me saying it, that's a lawyer.
Second, this rule basically invites DOJ lawyers to break the rules, if that's what it takes to please the president.
The law and order crowd. MAGA. It's maggots. Law and order. They're writing new laws to break the law.
It makes them immune from consequences like suspension or disbarment.
Ah, that's the law and order crowd. They love justice, and that's why they want all the top officials to be immune to any kind of justice. Okay, I'm trying to follow along. Maybe I should hit myself in the head with a fucking 2x4 a few times before I can understand this, but...
And right now, those potential consequences are what is preventing a lot of attorneys from caving to the immense pressure to win at all costs. Pam Bondi claims that DOJ can be trusted to investigate itself.
Oh, I love that one. Just let the police investigate the police. We promise we'll get off. Oh, hold on. Does somebody super chat? Who's up in here? Pink Fur. I didn't see you sneak in. Pink Fur? What's her? What's up? Easy. You love lawyer Oyer? I love saying that. I can't say that name. Liz Oyer, the lawyer. I love her name. Edward, good to see you. It'd be fun if lawyer Oyer was trying a case in front of 12 rural jurors. 30 Rock reference, my favorite show ever. The rural juror with lawyer Oyer. Oh my God, I can't even say that. Liz Oyer was fired because she refused to give Mel Gibson his guns back. Really? Is that what happened? God damn. God damn, I didn't know that. Lawyer Oyer is great. I have to say lawyer Oyer. I even share her content with my cousin who's a lawyer Oyer as well.
That is absurd. Over the last year, Bondi has removed all the internal guardrails that keep DOJ lawyers in check. She fired the top ethics official. She ousted the director of professional responsibility. She has loaded up the department with political loyalists and stripped away all the rules. So here's what we can do. This rule...
Revolution? Come on, lawyer Oyer. Go a little more far left. Come on, lawyer Oyer.
...has to go through a public comment period before it can take effect.
I don't think they're gonna do that. They break the law and stuff.
That means we can submit comments voicing our objections.
Can I just write Trump is a PDF file in the comments?
DOJ is required to review and respond to our comments.
They have to respond? Can I say Donald Trump is a PDF file in the comments? Again, I think I'm going to do that.
So the more the better. I'll put some instructions in the text of this post. We won't...
You don't need to. I gotcha. Write the government and say Donald Trump did some up shit in them Epstein files, man.
Persuade Pam Bondi to change her mind, but we can create a strong record of public opposition.
That's what I'm talking about. Did you hear that?
This rule will definitely be challenged in court, and our objections will be part of the official record.
Oh, wait a minute. Did she just say, if we comment, it's part of the official record? I don't know about you, but let's just say, allegedly, you could write in the comments, Donald Trump is a PDF file. And on Howard Stern, he said he had no age limit and then corrected himself to say, well, 12. And he was 60 when he said that. And that will be public record. I think I have some work to do later. Here's the thing, Liz Oyer. This is what I got to break down for you. Miss Oyer, the lawyer, Liz Oyer, the lawyer Oyer, she's saying, use the system that has so fucking egregiously failed you. We want you to use the system. They're going to break the law right now. They're going to make no ethics, no code of conduct for all the top lawyers so they could do whatever they want to protect this PDF file while they're breaking the law by not releasing the Epstein files. There's 3 million still withheld. But you know what you can do? You can make a comment. And then it will be challenged in court in maybe 10 years, if we have courts anymore. And just keep using that system that has so egregiously failed all of us to, hope we get our day in court? Like, this is my real fucking issue with the Democrats. I don't know if she is one, but, this is the stuff you hear them say. They're like, guys, there's a midterm. And it's like, do you hear what the fascist is saying? He's like, I want boots on the ground. I want a national fucking guard response team in case we have dissenters or people who think they're going to vote. We're going to send the Epstein army, aka ICE, the immigration chode enforcers, to Minneapolis and try to get their voter rolls so we can know who to fucking silence and who not to. So while they're just violently breaking the law, murking Americans in the street, you know, the Democrats are like, hey guys, leave a public comment. And if courts still exist next year, maybe we'll see our day. Because we know the Epstein survivors are never seeing their day in any court. They're like, nope, we got Jeff. We got Jeff. He trafficked to himself. He was a one-man RICO act. And good riddance, right, guys? And then every lawyer that's, writing the laws so they have immunity is going on TV being like, the Epstein files don't exist. No, man. You're just totally wrong. Like, everybody's exonerated. And they're lying to your face. Because you could read them. I've already had. Oh, but yeah, whatever, Liz.
Please share widely so that...
Yeah, I did share widely. Can I share it vertically too? Can I share it horizontally? How about obtusely? Can we just share this obtusely? Everybody share obtusely so you make Liz happy. That ending really bums me out, man. When people are like, hey, the system that has got its boot on your neck? Use that to fix it. Like I recently did, Donald Trump is a D-bag, 100%. 100%. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate those because not enough people are saying D-bag lately. And Donald really is a D-bag. He's a swinging, short, chody D-bag. Donald. But yeah, this whole use the system to stop the system that's trying to kill you right now. Just, it doesn't tickle my fancy the way it does with the Democrats. This is why I'm not one. This is why I always go to the quote, when institutions fail, you don't reform them, you replace them. And this institution has failed. You know what I mean? That's her whole video. Her whole video is like, guys, the people that are breaking the law, that are quote unquote lawyers, they're rewriting the law so they're just immune. They can do this with no punishment, no consequences, no accountability, no law and order. Let me speak maggot for a second. There's no law and order with the top cop. If you don't know what Pam Bondi is, the AG, she's the top cop in the country. Okay? We all following along here? You understand what's happening? So when people plead for me to leave a comment, I'll do it. I'll fucking leave the comment. If they're going to read them in court or be in the archives or something, yeah, I'm leaving a comment that says Donald Jeffrey Epstein's best friend Trump is a PDF file. Go listen to the audio of him on Howard Stern where he said he had no age limit, corrected himself, said he would bang a 12-year-old while he was 60. If that's going in the National Archives, you bet your sweet ass I'm fucking signing that. I want to be in the historical record. I want some future Mo in the year 31-1. That wouldn't be long enough. 3101, to dig through the oil rubble that is planet sludge and find those archives and be like, who is this Donald Jeffrey Epstein best friend? What did he do? Oh my God. That's hilarious to me. But Liz, I don't think the system's going to save us. I think the system's killing us. I don't know. Babadoo. Howard's perv intern edited it out. Oh, that's a sentence we got to come up with. Liz Oyer, the lawyer, edited the rural juror. Edited out. Edited. Okay, hold on. I'm missing some of the comment. Pam, not a pushover. What? Oh, what's up, One Vision? Good to see you, man. See, this is why I got to scroll back through the comments. Because Pink first showed up. One Vision's here. Easy E. Love E. I haven't listened to Easy E in a long time. Okay, I think I've seen everybody. I'd just like to say hi. Dan's here. Abmo. I don't know what you messed up on, although I'm not Muslim, so I have zero saying whether or not you messed up. Oh. I love the community here because everybody tries to keep it respectful. They have some fun. They have some side conversations. They meet friends for coffee here. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, what do you guys want to do next? I have this AI stuff of Ben Affleck selling his soul after he is such a two-faced fucking slimy little spineless Farquad. I don't know what to call him. I hate Ben Affleck. I really do. Matt, get some new friends. Or should we do this AMA, Ask Me Anything, about the Epstein saga? The Epstein saga. Let's go through some memes while you guys tell me. You want to do the AMA with the correctional facility guard from Maximum Security thing, or you want to hear the Ben Affleck audio? Here we go. Capitalism. Hooray. This is what you support. Capitalism. Trump abandoning all the Americans in every U.S. embassy is what Republicans called Benghazi times 100. Scott Besson. The Spanish put American lives at risk. Fuck you, Scott. Wow, I'm in Barcelona, Spain right now. And let me tell you what the sentiments in Spain and all of Europe for that matter. They are shocked at Trump's regime lies and blatant abuse of power. They don't support America's new war with Iran. And once again, we have Trump loyalists like Besant going on TV and spouting absolute lies. Incredibly sad. The United States government is the laughing stock of the entire world, and these neocons have been exposed for exactly what they are. Complete frauds and pervert protectors. I added that. Here we go. Capitalism. I love watching the U.S. fire missiles that cost $5 million each while I make a payment arrangement with the electric company. America. Hey, you know how everybody was doing buy now, pay later for groceries? Just wait until you're doing buy now, pay later for a gallon of gasoline, because it's going up past $10. It's going past $10. Donald Trump's announcing the war might take 6 months while he's also announcing the next war in Cuba. I don't know if that's like a smart military strategy. If like when you're in the midst of one world war, you're like, hey, Cuba, don't go anywhere. We're doing you next, you know? Meanwhile, I think Ecuador, Venezuela, Greenland have all been threatened or invaded at some point. I don't know. Is this the peace president or the pro-pedo president? I can't figure this shit out. MAGA, you're dumb. But isn't this amazing? I can't wait until MAGA is doing Klarna, buy now, pay later at the gas pump. You know, we're all going to be suffering, but it's just going to be a little bit funny when you see that guy pull up in a fucking F-350 who works in a cubicle, you know, but he just has the truck to own the libs, even though that fucking moron likes camping, you know, and doesn't understand that like owning the libs by killing the environment does nothing, you know, like you don't get to camp anymore. You don't get to drink fresh water anymore. You know, you're going to have to pray to God that Amazon creates desalinization plants that doesn't wrench you the water, you fucking nerd. I'm sorry, nerds. Nerds are cool. I like nerds. You fucking maggot. M-A-G-A-T-S. So you don't get confused. I don't want to disrespect maggots. M-A-G-G-O-T-S. Okay? We have to be very clear here. But isn't that incredible? This is America. The bank says I can't afford a $950 mortgage, so I pay $1,400 a month in rent instead. America. I gotta get the America, Team America soundbite. Let me see if they have it. Let me see. Come on, really? Nothing? America. I gotta get it. I'll get it. No. Don't you say no. I will.
Don't be rude.
I wasn't trying to be rude. Don't tell me to be quiet, Piggy. Don't you fucking dare.
Quiet.
Well, now you're being rude.
Hello!
Well, I'm not going to talk about this McDonald's CEO shit. The only time I want to see a CEO on TV is after a Free Luigi incident, okay? While the McDonald's CEO gets burger roasted for his awkward burger taste test, McDonald's is among the top employers of workers who rely on SNAP, that is also food stamps. And McDonald's CEO recently raked in $18.2 million. He didn't earn that shit. over 1,000 times the company's median employee pay. In the 60s, CEOs made 20, 25, maybe 30 to 1. Now they're making over 1,000 times to 1. That is undefendable. If you're going to defend it, just go to the Joe Rogan ice bath live stream and just go watch his nipples get hard, because you have no brain. That should leave a bad taste in your mouth. It does even worse, Robert. Okay? It does even worse. Go follow him. He's a great statisticianist. I don't know what you call him. Oh shit. Are you ready for this? You know Grok AI, the pervert AI that Elon Musk, the white supremacist pervert AI that Elon Musk created. I didn't know this, but on Twitter, you shouldn't join Twitter. I'm still on there. It was on way before he let that sink in. That fucking moron. He's such a pathetic fucking weasel. But somebody said, Grok, please do an extremely vulgar roast of Elon Musk. No holds bars. And I'll read what I can, but this is fucking hilarious. This is Grok, remember. This is Elon Musk's own pervert AI. If you don't know what I mean, just look up what it's accused of and where it's facing lawsuits. Elon Musk, you pretentious bald fuck with a microbe and a god complex. You blew $44 billion on X to stroke your fragile ego after endless rationings. Your Teslas are flaming death traps, SpaceX rockets are pricey fireworks, Neuralink fries brains, and your Mars fantasy is cult bait. That is so, it's cult bait. It really is. Even his kids say so. You breed, this one's so good. You breed kids like a stray dog, but can't hold a wife because you're a narcissistic shithead. I would have said shit weasel, but okay. Suck a bag of dicks and fuck off, you red planet, off to your red planet. The only time I'll clap for an AI. That was fucking ruthless. That was amazing. Oh. To Zorro Ranch? I don't think they did. I don't think they're going to. In fact, I gotta talk to one of the subscribers here, one of the family members, the Vanguard, knows more info on that. And me and her connected, but let's be honest, in America, everybody's working multiple jobs trying to afford eggs. So life ain't easy to do a live stream. But I'll stay on top of that. I can almost guarantee you dogs at Zorro, because a billionaire bought it. Refers to a heartwarming... No. Nope. No. They're not going to let dogs... As long as this fascist tyrant is in charge, he ain't sending dogs to rat out his best friend. Oh, don't make me sneeze. Gas has gone up $1.20 in the past 4 days. $2.60 increase so far. Here, I'll bring up the gas meme. I'll do it. It's not even a meme. It was a tweet of somebody doing a collective increase. It shot up 40 cents by me. Might be different by you. These were the highest states. Oh, hold on. You guys see this? New Time magazine cover. MAGA, you got a lot more merch to buy. Get ready, because here it comes. Oh, get ready, because here it comes. Boo, boo, get ready. Wait, I'm finding the gas thing. Sorry, I got so distracted. And this is from the 5th. I don't know what number we're on. Do numbers matter anymore? Nothing's real. It doesn't matter. But this was just by the 5th. So this is 5 days into the war. And people thought I was nuts when 2 days ago I said $10 a gallon. You know, oh, it's your opinion. No. I'm just looking into the future, you know. Oh, my God. Oh, MAGA, you really, listen, like I despise who you are as a human, you know what I mean? But you did bring some good. You're going to collapse America, or it already is collapsed. But I mean, you're going to bring the people who were kind of comfortable to the brink, and then we're going to have a radical woke socialism, and I can't fucking wait. Those hats, unlimited freedom power. Probably. It's the freest, dumbest power you could get. Freedom. DUMB. That's what, you know what? When we imprison these people because of their heinous crimes against humanity, we should make them all wear red hats that say freedom. Okay, where were we? We were going through the meme news. Oh. You guys saw this. You guys saw that, right? Yeah. This is the new band they're starting. I wanted to show you guys this because I talked about this the other day. I didn't say it quite like this, but this is just to inspire you in your everyday life when you're trying to pretend, you know, we're not in World War III and run by a pedophilic Epstein class of oligarchs. Oh, God. Okay. This is Art Blakely. I don't care how many mistakes you make as long as you're trying to do something. If you're not making mistakes, you're not doing anything. Okay? Okay? Amazing, amazing, it's fucking amazing. Breaking, Donald Trump says the U.S. government will offer insurance to ships sailing using the Strait of Hormuz, and if necessary, the Navy will escort tankers through the strait because, you know, Iran has vowed to attack ships using the shipping lane and gas is going to go to $10 a gallon. It handles a fifth of the world's oil trade. Your American tax dollars at work while you work 2 jobs to pay rent. America. America. I wish I had that fucking clip. I wish I had that clip. I'm just going to have to do this one. That makes me sad. I want the America. Oh, man. You know what they're doing to us?
Ham boning.
They're ham boning us. From a guy who moves like a bitch. That's not me.
I moved on her like a bitch.
Who says that? What guy says like, hey, what's up, boys? I moved on her like a bitch, but I didn't get there. That's the whole clip.
I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there.
No,
I moved on her like a bitch.
He couldn't get there. Oh my God, he couldn't get there. He could not get there. Oh shit.
What is the charge?
It is moving on her like a bitch. That's what the charge is. That's what the charge is. So do you guys love this? Well, they're spending millions on weaponry and making sure the oil boats are safe. Choo-choo. They're like, we will put all of the tax money into making sure you guys could get through that water. What? You want healthcare? Shut your fucking hole. Shut your sauce box. Have another chicken nugget and be happy you're in America. Don't you love that? That there's infinite money to protect the oil, but you gotta work 4 jobs to make egg. To make that egg money, you know? No more Klarna, baby. Stop buying your eggs on buy now, pay later, okay? Save that. Save your Klarna credit for the gas prices. This is real life. This is where we live. People are like, I love this country. We're the freest. Freest to what? Get healthcare, get education, get a shelter, get clothes on your back, get food in your fucking tummy. Free for what? Free to take a day off of work if you're sick, free to go on vacation, free to fucking be guaranteed parental leave when you have a child. Get the fuck out of here. Nothing's free, and they've exploited your brain to make you think you're the freest, dumbest people in the world. Hurrah! Remember when Donald Trump said he loved the poorly educated? I love playing this clip because there were idiots. There were poorly educated idiots woo-hooing in the background.
Educated? I love the poorly educated.
Woo! You hear him wooing at him calling them stupid?
What is the charge?
Being poorly educated. That's the charge. And I levied the charge against America. And I've already found them guilty.
Your brain's cooked.
Thank you, Joe. Anyways. Okay, so I showed you that. Do we have any more meme stuff? I already told you this one. Pentagon saying 6 months. Get ready for September war, baby. Nothing like the smell of what is that? What is Good Morning Vietnam? I didn't see that movie. I love Robin Williams though. Oh yeah, this is very important. This one's very important because you know, Donald Trump is should be investigated and he's a PDF file. Here we go. This one's for maggots. MAGATS. I did this specially for you. Reed Bukowski. Quote, people are strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. People are lonely. When you're strange, people come. Anyways, people are strange. They're constantly angered by trivial things. Okay? Watch. I'll prove it. Look, MAGA. Look at the color of my hair. Look. I know you can't hold back. Go ahead, type it in the comments. It's going to upset you. Look. Look. I'm a boy with this color hair. Go ahead, MAGA. Go ahead. Light it up. You guys, don't delete anybody who's making fun of my hair. Let them have their moment. Okay? It's for I'm making them an example. People are strange. They're constantly angered by trivial things. But on a major matter, like totally wasting their lives for a cult leader, I put that in there. They hardly seem to notice. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, don't you guys start Daddy Elio. Daddy Ololo. Daddy Elo. The hair's fucking amazing. Hair looks good. This is not live. Somebody said this is not live. I've been doing this for 2 years. You are officially the second person who's come into my live and went, this isn't live. This is a pre-recorded thing. I don't know how you got on the internet, but God bless your peanut brain. Good God. I fucking love these people, man. I sometimes I just love stupid little morons like they're adorable babies, you know? You're just like, how do you fucking get around all day? Like how do you do life, you know, that dumb? It's okay. I don't mean it in like an offense. No offense. I should have started with that. No offense. You were just adorably stupid. Everybody knows somebody that's adorably stupid. Everybody has somebody in their life that is adorably stupid. Like they're so dumb. You're just like, aw. Don't forget to breathe. In, out. In, out. Okay. I'm not going to have to keep reminding you, am I? You know what I mean? Like that kind of stupid. And we found one. Don't leave. Free Thoughted. That's a cool name. Go public, please. The girl who said he did something should go public. I was reading it for you earlier if you missed the first live stream. Listen. Okay, Gorb is here. Amazing Gorb. And I'm not making fun of you in like a mean way. I really don't mean it in a mean way. Maybe you were just thinking out loud in the chat. So God bless you. I love you. Please, I'm really not making fun of you. I'm just saying you're the second person who's coming to the chat and went, this isn't live. And I'm like, I don't know what possessed that out of you. You know, like what you thought. You were like, Bukowski died a long time ago. This is fucking pre-recorded. Like, I don't know what set you off. I really don't. You're like, this guy's reporting on old shit, man. If he's saying Charles Bukowski's gone, this is fucking no way live. Like, please, I don't know what triggered you, but my God. Free Thoughted. So let me finish addressing that. Just like Gorb. I just want to make sure Gorb is still here because just say more stuff, Gorb. You know, we need more of that in the world. You know, like whatever that is that possessed you to be like, this is not live. Whatever fucking brainwave you're on, I'm not there. So, you know, I call it dumb, but maybe it's like hyper genius. You know what I mean? Like maybe you saw through the third dimension, man. You know, you're seeing the fourth dimension. You're like, no, this is pre-recorded. I don't know what it is, but just give the people more, man. Give the people more. Not just drunk. Okay. Jesus Christ. You know, I didn't want to accuse, but I was going to say whatever has heightened your frontal cortex or your lobes, you know, let it flow, man. Let it flow. Because if it's beautiful like that, you know, that was a piece of art. It's like, this isn't live. I got you, man. Because he's gone for a while. I got you. This is not live. I'm fucking telling this guy. Jesus. Hold on. It just hit me. He's typing. I'm sorry. It's the little things in life you really need to appreciate sometimes. I know. I know trivial things, but that's angered. This is a thing of beauty. we really need to understand the gift of Gorb. Gorb came into the chat, if you don't know, the live chat. Gorb came in. He's still here, thank God, or she. I don't know who. Or they. I don't mean to offend. Gorb came into the live chat. Remember what it's called. It's called a live chat, and went, this isn't live, into the live chat. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many levels of fucking beautiful piece of art that was. I'm glad this is being recorded because I want to savor this later. Gorb. God bless. Gorb, hit subscribe and please come into another. Hit subscribe and the notification bell and please come back and go, this isn't live. just brighten my day. That's really what you did today. The Gorbachev. Okay. Who the hell is Chaz Bukaki? He writes. Beautiful thing. We need more writers. You know, AI is trying to take your job. So I'm confused. Oh no. So I'm confused. Is this live? Oh no, please don't do this. You're going to send me spiraling if more people are like, wait. So is this live or is this not live? You're in the live chat. That's how I'm reading it. Have you ever watched a YouTube video? I can't fucking do. You guys are going to break my brain. Have you ever watched a YouTube video where you left a comment and the video stopped the video and said, "Hey Iowa, I'm totally not live right now." Like everybody else, are you guys on my level where like this is insanity? This is touching insanity when people are like, wait. Gorb said, you know, it wasn't live and you're saying it is, but I'm going to just ask him in the live chat and he's going to respond in real time. Or do you guys think, or did the people that don't know that I'm live, do you think I recorded a video knowing you would write these comments? What the fuck is going on in America? We're so fucking dumb. How do you not know that dumb is beauty? Oh, it's so beautiful. People gotta think Picasso was special. You know, if they just seen him paint, if you just seen Picasso paint, you know, splattering on the wall, you'd be like, oh man, that kid probably rode the short bus. If you seen Picasso draw, you'd understand the artistic talent he had, and that's how he got to the splatter, the diarrhea paint. You know what I mean? That's what you wanted to listen. If you need to be appropriate at work, I'm gonna give you a life hack. You want to be appropriate at work? You tell people when you're going to the bathroom, you say, I gotta go make a Picasso, okay? And that's like a high class way of saying like, I gotta have diarrhea. All right, you take that with you. Take it with you. Curtis, what's up, Curtis? Good to see you, man. How you been? Gorb, bless you all. in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Gorb. Wait, is this pre-recorded? You guys are going to fucking break my brain. I can't do it. Now you're fucking with me. I can't do this. So your verbal dialogue is Picasso. There you go. Look, you're stepping it up. Look at you. You almost had a joke there. Keep working it. Keep working it. Going, Gorb. All right. This chat just got gorbed. You guys broke my live. Gorb is a false god. Charlie Kelly, you're gonna make this worse. I can't fucking do this with you guys. God, I wish I could just give you guys the life. Great Gorb Scott. I swear to God, I'm going to throw up. This is too much for me. I can't do this. Gorb, please come back. I just can't do it. And as soon as Charlie Kelly entered, if you don't know, Charlie Kelly, long time, love time. I love Charlie Kelly from Always Sunny. When he enters the chat, sometimes he fucking ruins me with the things he says too. Oh, okay. I need a second. I'm here. Gorb, go somewhere else. I can't deal with you right now. I just can't. Between the name Gorb and asking me if this was pre-recorded when I answered you. I can't fucking do this. I'm gonna lose it. Guys, I'm already on edge. Living in America is stressful. Our teeth are considered luxury bones. I can't fucking do this. I don't know if I can do this live. Just gonna play some fucking music. You guys have broke my brain. I can't fucking do this. You're incredibly immature and weird. You just don't get this kind of humor. Oh, Gorbaria. Are we in purgatory? Charlie Kelly can confirm if we're in purgatory or on a cruise. Oh my God, my back hurts. It's called happiness. Thank you, Madman. Listen, Madman. This is. I feel like I'm. Is this a dream? Am I in a fucking dream? What is going on? I'm sorry, but Madman enters the chat to make sense. Madman. The fuck is going on right now? Oh my God, did I take an edible or something? Like, what happened? What happened? Madman comes in. He's like, guys, calm down. It's called happiness and you should enjoy some of that. Thank you. You're a little bit of madness for you. Ray gun. Oh God, I don't know if I could do this. If more of the family members come in here, I'm like fucking my mind. Don't let Ray gun know what's happening. Please don't let Ray gun know what's happening. Ray gun, you missed a lot, but there's like stuff we got to do. I feel like a responsibility to comment on the news. And goddamn Gorb, this is not live. I'm going to fucking lose it. Gorb, just don't. Just don't. You're gonna confuse people. God damn it, Gorb. You're gonna confuse. Okay, I'll tell Raygun. Raygun, Gorb came in here. He might be a little tipsy, and he said, "This isn't live." And I addressed him. Didn't believe me, and then he convinced other people in the chat to start asking, "Wait, is this live or is this not?" And I said, "Do you really think you can write in a live chat?" And me answered, "What kind of YouTube videos are you watching where in real time the video addresses you by name from the comments?" I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And you know what? Now I have to try it. Now I have to try it. Now I have to make a video and pray that I can find some random handles where I can address them halfway through the video. Like, now I have to do that. Now I feel like it's put upon me to somehow make a video about, I don't know, nonsense, but throughout the video address the comments. That's a fucking great idea. I hate to say it, Gorb, that's a great idea. Oh my God. This is pre-recorded, Raygun. Raygun, you're going to fuck with them. Raygun, they're not in their right mind, man. It's a little late. They're not gonna get it. We the Dutch are bought. What's his astrology sign, Gorb? Oh my God. The real question is, oh, hold on. No, I love this. We're coming up with an idea. The real question is, will he be specific enough to refute the claim that this is pre-recorded? Stop laughing like a child. Discuss something. Oh, God. Of course, from someone named Maynard. Is this the guy from Tool who wrote Enema? I heard you're a prick. My friend met you, and you were kind of a prick. Don't be a prick, okay? Stop laughing like a child. I know. You know how many times I've heard that? Stop laughing like a child. Put your adult shoes on and get out of this women's bathroom. I'm just kidding. Doesn't that trigger you, maggots, right? You guys were the ones that were like, hurrah, no more men in the women's bathroom. The guy who bragged about going into the women's room is going to be my guy to do that. How dare you have fun, Rob? I know, Curtis. I know. Gorb bless you. Gorb bless you. Gorb bless you. Now I want a fucking shirt that says Gorb bless you. Make Gorb great again. Make America Gorb again. I'd wear that. I would wear a Make America Gorbucket hat. I have to write that down. Oh my God. We're really on a mission tonight. We're on a mission tonight, folks. Oh man, Gorb, damn it. Praise the Gorb. Ayatollah Gorbatola. All right. Well, what is Maynard? What do you want for news? We'll do the anyways, I was trying to just show people a quote. But on a major matter like totally wasting their lives, like MAGA falling into a cult and investing in, digital trading cards of some guy who superimposed his head on Rambo's body while he was a space cowboy, fucking astronaut, fireman. Like they've sunk. They are the sunken fallacy of Donald Trump. They're like, got all the clothes, I got all the digital trading cards, like, just invested. I don't know. But they hardly seem to notice. Whatever we were talking about, I don't even remember anymore. I'm feeling a little loopy. Okay, hold on. First, before we get into the Epstein stuff, I wanted to read this. This is a great. Hey! Don't you block me? Trump's Warflation has just begun. By Catherine Rampell. If he would try to increase prices on purpose, would he be doing anything different? No. Ahead of this November's midterm elections, the White House reportedly grown worried about high consumer prices, particularly for fuel. Trump aides are now looking under every rock for ideas on improving energy prices. Oh yeah, we talked about that. They're willing to spend all of our tax dollars to try to protect ships bringing oil through the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, you got to work a few jobs just to rent something with a roommate. Have they perhaps tried not starting a war in the Middle East? Love this article. Catherine, I'm picking up the vibe you're putting down. Until quite recently, oil and gasoline prices had been a bright spot in the affordability fight, registering modest price declines since Trump took office. But since we bombed Iran, energy costs have risen sharply. To put things in perspective, oil prices are up about 20 cents so far just this week. 20%, sorry. And it's much more. It's going to go up by the hour. You know how I think it was it Valenti? Shout out Valenti Vods, one of the woke gods, just like Hassan and Kyle Kalinske. Shout out to my virtual mentors. I love those guys. I love what they're pushing for. And we need more leftists in the media, in the homegrown grassroots media, in the independent media, whatever you want to call it. But I think it was Valenti said the costs of this war are over $11,000 per second. 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, $100,000 just spent of your tax money. Hold on. Oh no, not this cat. Oh, Sardion, my cat heard you. Shy Pixie's here. Gorb prices are right. The price of Gorb is being inflated. What's up? What's up, little miss? What's up? Yeah, you come strutting in like you own the place. Good God. Good God. Just say hi. I know that's what you want to do. Just say hi. Just say hi. That's it. Just say, oh, smug cat. Okay. 2:23 in the morning. Say hi. You were yelling. Oh, you see the hearts? Look at the hearts. Please don't attack them. Please don't. Keep your paws down. Okay? Keep your paws down. Good girl. Okay. Which war? USA doesn't declare war. Touche. What's up, Tia? Gorb the cat, obviously. Oh my God. I should, if I find another one, I will name it Gorb. All hail Gorb. Right? Oh, nothing phases you. Nothing phases you. Hi. Hello. Okay. Are you just going to sit here? You're not going to want to get down? Oh, hey, no hissing. Oh, hold on. I got to break up that. Hey, that was not cool, man. Hey, can you read the rest of this for me? Just sit here. Can you just sit right here for a second? I gotta go get your sister. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. You okay? Come here. Come here, little chubba. Come here, tons of fun. You alright? Oh, she was getting hissed at. Oh, Jesus. Really? Everyone? Oh, God. Okay, let's do the news. Is everybody ready? You sit up there. In other words, if Trump intended, I can't read. Okay. Okay. So it's only one of you? Okay. Is everybody going to sit right here? I can't do computer stuff. Hey, don't. Why is everybody picking on her? Shit. I'm sorry, little one. That is not cool, man. I don't know why everybody's picking on you. Oh, they're picking on the little one. It's Trump's emotional support war. It's Trump's emotional support war. You guys got to remember. Yeah, I know. He lost his best friend. His best friend died in jail. In prison, sorry. So Donald Trump, this is his emotional support war, you know? There's a lot of stuff happening. Imagine losing your closest friend, you know? When he lost Epstein, you know, he didn't know what to do. He's just been a lost puppy ever since. You seen him? You all right? Here, can you just sit down here so I can read this? In other words, if Trump intended to start a war abroad to distract from problems at home, as some have proposed, right here, Epstein problem. The problem is he's guilty, looks like, you know. I mean, innocent people don't hide the files. He has instead made his domestic problems much worse. Trump's warflation has just begun. Didn't have it ready to go. Hold on. There we go. Top crude oil expert and S&P Global Energy warned that the military conflict has the potential to become the largest oil supply disruption in history. I don't know. Does that sound good? The largest oil supply disruption in history? I don't know if that's a good thing, guys. I'm waiting for Maggot to tell me how awesome that is. That's because of about a fifth of the world's oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz. Who's that named after? Gorb Hormuz? I'd like to think it was named after one of the ancient legends, Gorb Hormuz. On Iran's southern coast, or at least it used to. Please don't chase the mouse. Iran warned tankers and other commercial vessels not to transit the strait, and at least 9 of them have now come under attack in the Gulf region. Shipping traffic through the strait has virtually stopped. And our gas prices have virtually rocketed. Gorb, obviously. Hug to you. Hug. And Shy Pixie, good to see you. Yeah, if you depend on cheap oil, something's wrong with your economics. And I would say if you're not investing in diverging from oil, something's wrong with your economy. You know, think about when FDR, you know, put everybody to work and he did huge infrastructure projects and brought us basically out of the Great Depression by putting people to work, you know, in what you could say was like a technology sector of that day. There is so much advancements in, you know, whatever, wind, solar, water, hydro power, that it's stupid to not try. You know, I understand some people want to simp for the oil barons, but it just doesn't make sense that, like, if clearly we have the technology, why wouldn't we put in the whole force of work, have a whole government fucking program run where everybody's working with great pensions, cost of living raises like Congress gave themselves twice, working for the government, trying to figure out, you know, how we make hoverboards or whatever. I don't know what you do with that tech. But as my Trump has offered Navy escorts and insurance to vessels transiting the strait. But as my colleague Ben Parker, is she colleagues with Spider-Man's uncle? I'm pretty sure that's Spider-Man's uncle, and he was a smart dude, wasn't he? With great responsibility comes great punishment or some shit he said. Ben explained. That's not a feasible solution. That's all he explained? No. We're now seeing the fallout. Iraq, for instance, slashed oil production by nearly 1.5 million barrels a day because it's unable to load tankers and is running out of storage. Refineries in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain have slowed output or shut down entirely. One in Bahrain was reportedly hit by a drone strike today. Meanwhile, China has begun hoarding fuel. Gasoline might be the most noticeable price Trump is turbocharging right now. Trump is turbocharging gas prices, but it's far from the only one. Other energy markets are affected too. Qatar, if you were from the 80s, which supplies about 20% of the world's liquefied natural gas, halted LNG production after a drone attack. Production there will take weeks to restart. Are you hearing this shit? As a result, downstream firms that require LNG to operate are closing shop too. For example, the Gulf region is responsible for nearly 1/10 of the global aluminum supply. Already this week, multiple major aluminum smelters, stop clawing me, had to initiate shutdowns. Ow. One company says please stop. It says it may take up to a year to restart production. Production of menthol Newports. The menthol Newport industry is gonna be hit hard. Production of methanol and other chemicals has also been disrupted. Same with fertilizers. Don't jump on me. Used to grow the world's food supply. Do we need food? I forget. I know in America the CEOs keep going on TV and tell us if you can't afford it, just don't eat. I know the Wall Street Journal said, you know what the secret to rich people is they just don't eat. That's how they're so rich. Charlie Kelly, thank you for the $10 super chat. Book recommendation, Tariqi All. Hey. Oh, hold on. Hey, why are you being so snotty today? Come on. Go. No, that way. Come on. My apologies, Charlie Kelly. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I am supported by viewers like Charlie. The Clash of Fundamentalism and 60 other books. This author helps me better understand the middle in a historical sense. The Stones wrote about street fighting and about him. Oh, really? All right, hold on. I gotta write this down. Thank you, Charlie, for the book rec and for the $10 super chat. Only Gorb it up. Only Gorb, just like the book, only Gorb. He's like, you mean Gorb Ali? Is that really Charlie? I feel like you should have more than $10, Chucky. No. Don't you do that to my Charlie. We love Charlie no matter what, and he is a huge supporter of the show, so. Plus, he's saving for cheese, you know? He's got paint coming. All right, let's keep reading. I'm sorry, I didn't take more pictures of that thing, so. What are you doing? No. God damn. Okay. So are we getting what's going on? Am I laying down? Are you picking up what they're laying down? Same with fertilizers used to grow the world's food supply. I don't know if we need food anymore, but if so, this could be looking bad, guys. Roughly 35%, please don't. 35% of the global exports of urea. Isn't that your... Anyways, the most common nitrogen fertilizer and 45% of the global exports of sulfur used to produce phosphate fertilizers traverse the Strait of Hormuz. Fertilizer prices are already spiking. God damn it, right in the beginning of spring. And American farmers are freaking out. There's no American farmers. You mean corporations? Anyways, consumers may see higher prices for bread within 6 to 10 weeks, eggs within a few months, and pork and broiler chicken within 6 months. Oh, well, here's the good news, guys. Remember when Donald Trump's regime came out and said you can have one piece of chicken, one broccoli, like a tortilla, and a mystery, one thing? We don't really eat that much anymore. We're all dying from starvation because the regime said just have one piece of chicken, one broccoli, one tortilla, and be happy about it. What are you looking at? Well, what's up there? Here, why don't you look at the chat? Just don't attack the phone, okay? Can you just watch the chat? Okay, so get ready because remember, they said the war is going to last till September. That's probably a lie. It's going to be till like, 2030 September. But they did say September, and we're looking at, bread, chicken, pork, eggs, sulfur, methanol, not menthol, but stock up on those two. Natural gas, oil. I think it's going to be sooner. We're going to see those prices raised sooner. Okay, that's what I'm going to call. And then there are the gazillions of consumer goods that people may not realize use petrochemicals as inputs. Those include clothes. Are you ready for this? You know what a petro input is? That's oil. That includes clothes. I love my oil clothes. iPhones, candy, dentures, dishwashing liquid, footballs, shampoo, toothpaste, lipstick, plastic toys, trash bags, umbrellas, tires, you name it. Gorb. These products won't immediately get more expensive, but we should anticipate that the chemicals that go into these products will start to get costlier if the war continues for a month or two. They've already said more than 2 months. Go ahead. Per Seth Goldstein, a senior equity analyst who covers chemicals for Morningstar. And here's the thing. Remember when we went through that thing a few years ago in like 2019, 2020? Do you guys remember that? Like everything got real expensive and they said, oh, it's the transportation costs. And we were like, that much? I'm pretty sure you're price gouging because we all need toilet paper. As soon as corporations catch wind of this, they're like, oh yeah, that warflation, man. You gotta pay $40 for toilet paper now. Please don't knock that over. 11,000 per second it is costing us. And that's not even like, that's just when you're paying taxes right now. Just know you're not even putting a chip in this. A lot of that's going to have to go to the debt. Kitty looking at air goes, I know. I think this place is haunted. Forgive my fat fingers. I meant to type Tariq Ali. That's what I thought, but I didn't know if it was someone else because I think we have one of his books upstairs. Not in my downstairs library, in my upstairs library, which is a pile next to my bed. But when I say upstairs library, you didn't picture that, did you? You didn't picture a stack of 30 books next to my bed where I'm like, I gotta keep reading 2 at a time. All right, higher fuel prices also feed into higher prices for virtually all other goods and many services too, because most modes of transportation use fossil fuels. Amazing. In all caps, I don't think Trump is deliberately trying to raise prices, but if he were, it's not clear how much he'd be doing differently right now. I do think he's trying to deliberately raise prices so his buddies that own all the corporations can charge more. Why? Because I don't think Trump thinks. He doesn't give a fuck. You know what Trump reacts on? He's like an animal. He moves out of fear. He's a fearful little boy. He's a pathetic, fearful little demogorgon. And that's all he does. He operates out of fear. Ever since, December 17th, when they were supposed to release the Epstein files, we took over Venezuela. He's now president of Venezuela. We threatened Greenland. We invaded Ecuador. We've gone to war in the Middle East with everyone. There's 17 countries involved. Russia and China entered the chat on the side of, Iran, because they're like, I don't know, we can't support this shit. So he operates out of fear. What you're seeing is a desperate rat trapped in a corner, and he's doing everything and anything to come out. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care about you. We've known that. He's said that. He's like, I don't care about you. I just want your votes. And if you won't give it to me, my buddy Elon Musk will fix that. This is why it's so striking that Trump decided to start this war in an election year. Really? Now I'm starting to discredit this fucking writer. And at a time when prices were already arguably the biggest issue dragging his approval ratings down to boot. I'll leave geopolitical, military, and humanitarian considerations of the war to other experts, but my colleague suggests those aspects don't reflect particularly well on him. How about he had his Epstein army murk 2 American citizens in Minneapolis. His Epstein army ran over. What are you doing, Cat? No. Who is the other? There was a lady. This lady. There was that. Stop eating the cord, man. Dr. Linda Davis, a 52-year-old special education teacher in Savannah, Georgia, was murked on February 16th when a driver fleeing an ICE traffic stop crashed into her car. That's ICE's fault. ICE should be held accountable for that. And they've murked many more. So this article, I mean, it starts to get a little, what do you want to call it? Stupid. When they start saying like, oh, the geopolitical, No, like you could just say like he violated your constitutional rights that are just privileges because he violated them. He took them all away from you. He's censoring comics. He's flagrantly fearful of anybody who criticizes him. So he's made all these authoritarian moves, so very tyrannical. But I would say the most blatantly disgusting is him just murking Americans, you know. And there's a lot. And anybody that could see that, irregardless of your political party, and be like, that's my guy. You're demented and anti-American. By the way, I meant to show you guys this. This is a pretty good book, but I just wanted to give you some insights from, what is it, page fucking 1. I want to show you this book on tyranny. I got it, I don't know, Timothy Snyder released it in like 2016 or some shit, or no, maybe it was like 2018. I forget. It was a while ago. It's an easy read. It's a thin little book. You read it, taking a pee. Seriously, man. I love you too, but you know. I just want to show you this first page. Number 1. Do not obey in advance. Most of the power of authoritarianism is free. Stop it. Is freely given. I underline that because don't freely give them power. Remember, they're public servants. They work for us. If they say we're the law and order, you're gonna fucking get justice. Say why? You haven't. You don't even uphold the law. You can't fucking come after me for it. You break it all the time. You're criminals. And you resist, or revolution, or whatever you do, and you stand together. We're stronger together. There's 1% of them. There's 1,000 billionaires. I'm pretty sure like a gorilla could beat all of them in a fight. In times like these, individuals think ahead about what a more regressive government will want, and then offer themselves without being asked. A citizen who adapts in this way is teaching power what it can do. It's very important because, as we saw in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, they taught, you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. White Dove Sam, good to see you. No tyrant in history was ever able to read, but every single one of them burned the books. James Baldwin. I love that quote. Listen, you have to stop. You're not allowed to eat my phone. I don't know why you want to. Just chill. Just chill. There you go. Go mess with the dog. Actually, no, she's sleeping. Leave her alone. Primal Screams, good to see you. The first Trump admin ran a pill mill. I think they're all high as making these decisions. Well, you know his kids are, man. Oh, I love you, kitty. Yeah, I love that kitty too, but you know, sometimes a little much. I would pay good money to see Trump do an IQ test. I would give anything to just watch him try to do the dementia test again. I don't care. When he comes out, listen. Anyways, this article just, you know, it's linked in the description. You could read it for yourself. Do your own research. No, I'm just kidding. But I did link it in case you're interested in Warflation. Donald Trump has bought us so many different kinds of inflation: greedflation, pandemicflation, warflation. Surprise. But any dude who fucking says this stuff, um,
Okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is.
no. Where's the, here it is.
It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark.
Anyone who says it wasn't the brain, I took a cognitive test, which it's a dementia exam, and he aced it, he got perfect marks, is a liar, and I'd like to see you take the test in front of us. If you aced it, you know, if you identified what a rhinoceros, what a lion, and what a giraffe are, I want to see that shit. If you're so proud, just do it in front of us. You know, why did no reporter? Oh, that's right, because he was saying, quiet piggy. I would have snapped back at him and been like, look who's calling, look at the kettle calling the pot black. Bitch, why don't you go waddle back to your bed, boy? But you know, if he's gonna brag, a reporter should have been like, "Sir, you should show off your extremely high intellect and do the test in front of us." And when he's like, "Oh no, you can't get the doctor," you pull it out of your back pocket because it's easily accessible online, and you already printed it, waiting for him, and you go, "Here you go, here you go." Why don't you just take it right now? He's so smart, right? Couldn't be the brain, because he aced it.
It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark.
Perfect mark. Would you mind taking it again? Because you got the perfect mark, right? Because he's a bullshit artist. And nobody calls him on it. That's really the problem.
For what, releasing?
For what, releasing?
What part of the body?
What part of the body? That's what she said in the Epstein files. Gross. You should go to prison. You should go to prison. Oh, by the way, maggots, listen closely.
For minors. Do we love minors? I love minors.
Keep your kids away from him. Trump thinks windmills cause cancer because they built windmills off the coast of his golf course in Scotland, and he had an aneurysm over the fact that anyone would ever impede his entire ocean. I think I did read that, but I never put that together. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Rowan. Do you see the people in Scotland don't mess around. They really treat Trump the way he should be, and they repainted his thing. I forget what they graffitied it. They street arted it, and it was beautiful. It's like Epstein's best friend golf course or some shit. And exactly JS. And exactly why do his dogs keep testing him? And exactly, I wish, see, you and JS and me, we need to be in that press corps, man. Because while I pull out the test and go, could you just ace it again real quick so we can confirm that your doctor's results are accurate? JS can go, and exactly why, sir, madame, why, madame escort, are they giving you so many of these cognitive exams?
You sound so beautiful and cute. How old are you? I'm 8.
Run, little girl, run. Several cognitive tests in 1 year are done for monitoring the progression of a dementia. I believe it. Trump hate windmills because his oil donor daddies told him to. There we go. That's another true statement. Many things can be true at once. My wife has taught me. He also never got the permits to bulldoze those Scottish coastlines. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He didn't get permits for the Epstein Memorial Ballroom that he's putting in the White House. He didn't get permits to destroy, what was it, the East Wing. I was on a C-SPAN or something, had a live stream of the meeting of all like the collaboration of smart people that are supposed to be, I don't know if they're auditing or just, they had like architects in there. They were basically going over, the ballroom, and I jumped in. It was so fucking boring. But it's like, the bureaucratic process takes a long time, and he moves because he's so fucking fear-ridden and egotistical that no one else exists in the world. So he just does shit and then thinks he can be like, no, somebody else told me to do it, And he's always moved like that. His dad was a rich dude, and he never earned a fucking penny in his life. You know, he stole his dad's company from everyone who was supposed to inherit it. His brother, his nieces, I think. You can look this. You can look this up. There's the Fred Trump Real Estate Company, and Donald Trump turned it into the fucking bankrupt thing you see. And then he became president off grifting these morons in MAGA, and he started running pardon and crypto schemes. You know. It's real simple. It's real simple. There ain't much to it. Like this, if you got common sense, you can see this shit. If you're not blinded by the fucking glistening fucking maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's Donald Trump presidency, you see through this shit. You know, and don't tell me you don't MAGA. You know, you were chanting lock her up for emails, but not Epstein emails. You know what I mean? Like you fucking pathetic worms. God damn. God damn. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. I want to play some of this Ben Affleck because I hate him so much, and you should too because he's a scumbag. Ben boy, he's Benny boy. Where is my Ben boy picture? Old Ben boy. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. You guys see this scene in DC? Everybody's be safe. Be safe if you're in DC. There is a offender in the area. He associates with the likes of Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and the criminal enterprise known as the pedo-oligarchy. Where is my Ben? Where are you, Ben? Where is my Benny boy? Ben, come on. Don't hide, buddy. Don't hide, buddy. Oh, shit. I forgot to show you this one. Sir, the war with Iran isn't working. Everyone's still talking about the Epstein files. What's up, Han Solo? But I'm dead. Oh, no. Are you not frozen in carbonite? Isn't that what they froze him in? What's up? How are you? How are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Street art. If at first you don't succeed, call an airstrike. I love street art. Enjoy the little things, folks. Oh, here's the guy replacing Kristi Noem. He said, I will lead the breach. I will lay down cover fire. I will take the high ground. I'll expose myself. You shouldn't say that, buddy. Mark Wayne, with the party you represent, you shouldn't say expose myself. To enemy fire to communicate. We must bring back integrity, focus, and put the warfighter first inside the DOD. It's Department of War now. Oh, he got it wrong, bro. I stand with Secretary Peter. No, you don't. You kneel in the corner like a bitch. Mark Wayne. What a nerd fucking name. All right, here he is. I told you I'd find him. Ben. I don't know if you're sitting on the couch with J-Lo right now, eating some treats, but get ready, buddy. I ain't got nice words for you because you're a sellout to all the actors and the creatives.
Get ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini to write you something. It's really shitty. And it's shit.
So here's Ben talking about AI and the use of AI in Hollywood, and how shitty it is. No, it's so shitty, you fucking liar. You were just a scumbag, absolute scumbag. And how, you know, oh, it's really not that good for anything, and it's not going to replace people, and I'm against it. I'm whatever's popular right now. Fuck you. You dated J-Lo.
Shitty because...
How does P. Diddy's dick taste? I want to heckle Ben Affleck so bad because you know what I'm referencing, right? He dated J-Lo after P. Diddy did. So if you yell, how did P. Diddy's dick taste? You know, that's gotta upset him. Fuck you, Ben.
By its nature, it goes to the mean, to the average, and it's not reliable. And I just can't stand to see what it writes. Now, it's a useful tool if you're a writer and you're going, what's the thing? I'm trying to set something up where...
You know what really pissed me off is, like, I watched this when this came out, and I was like, oh, that's a cool take, man. You know, that's a cool take. That's probably inspiring for young writers to be like, I won't get deleted by AI. You fucking backstabber.
Somebody sends someone a letter, but it's delayed 2 days and it can give you some examples of that. I actually don't think it's very likely that it's going to be able to write anything meaningful, or in particular...
Well, no, here's what you should say. You want to be fucking Will Hunting. It can't write anything that hasn't already been written. It's not creating new shit. It's fucking putting an amalgamation of all the old stuff to make it look new. It's not doing stuff. It's not making new stuff. It's just taking stuff that exists and repackaging it as brand spanking new.
Particular, that it's going to be making movies like from whole cloth, like Tilly Norwood. Like, that's bullshit. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's not. I think
Unless Ben has something to do with it. Let's play some more clips. So anyways, 6 weeks ago, stockmarket.news is the tweeter on this. 6 weeks ago, Ben Affleck sat on Joe Rogan's couch and said AI making movies is bullshit. Quote. He called AI writing really shitty and said AI would never replace the filmmaker. Then he said the line that matters now. Quote, it's going to be good at filling in all the spaces that are expensive and burdensome. He wasn't speculating, but was pitching because he's already built it in secret 4 years ago. And this week he sold it to the same Netflix he sat there criticizing for dumbing down filmmaking. You fucking have no spine, Ben. For Matt Damon, I know you watched the live stream. Thanks for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. You're here every single weekday, even in your busy man poops on Mars to make potatoes kind of living. I appreciate you, Matt Damon. And talk to your boy Ben. You know, pull him aside and ask him how he did his dick first. If anybody sees Ben Affleck, it is your obligation to yell that at him. And this week he sold it to Netflix for making directors repeat plot points because viewers are on their phones, for killing the incentive to make films look beautiful. He called out their creative compromises on camera, then handed them the tools to make more. Affleck told you AI won't replace the artist. He never said it wouldn't replace the crew behind it, which is the most cruel fucking thing, you know? Cruel.
I think actually it turns out the technology is not progressing in exactly the same way they sort of presented it. And really what it is going to be a tool, just like sort of visual effects. And yeah, it needs to have language around it. You need to protect your name and likeness. You can do that. You can what?
Oh, you can protect your name and likeness. Is everybody getting what Ben's putting down?
Market. Those laws already exist. I can't sell your fucking picture for money. I can't.
We should, though. We should sell yours because you did this, and we'll raise money for the people that you're putting out of work.
You can sue me, period. It kind of feels to me like we were talking about earlier, where there's a lot more.
What if I sold your picture and I just wrote Gorb under it? Could you sue me then?
Fear, because we have the sense that existential dread. It's going to wipe everything out.
Right.
But that actually runs counter, in my view, to what history seems to show.
What does history seem to show? That you're a lying fraud? All right, here's the next tweet. I'm going to read this to you. I'm going to play you some of Ben's good friend and person that's smarter than Ben. Handsome Matt Damon. Look at that salt and pepper. Look at that salt and pepper. He's aging like a fucking wine. All right? Here we go. Netflix just made the most dangerous move in Hollywood. They didn't buy Warner Brothers, but instead bought something far more threatening. An AI company. Built in secret and founded by one of Hollywood's own, Ben How's Diddy's Taste Affleck. That's what he's known as now. The company is called Interpositive. Oh, I bet you got something Interpositive, and you've never heard of it. And that was the point. Affleck quietly registered it under a shell company called Finbone LLC. You're going to get fin-boned, all right, buddy. He filed patents under his legal name, Benifer. I'm just kidding, I made up Benifer. He built a proprietary AI data set on a closed soundstage, all while making movies. Here's what Interpositive does. It takes the raw footage from a film shoot, the dailies, and trains a custom AI model on it. That model can then relight scenes, reframe shots, remove stunt wires, fix missing angles, color correct entire films, and add visual effects. Oh, I'm sure they look stunning. Work that currently employs thousands of people in post-production. This is why, if you're new here, this is why I'm for UBI, universal housing, universal healthcare, because Benifer has $1 billion and doesn't give a fuck about not making another, I don't know, Geely again. I don't know what he does. You know, he doesn't care if he's not making Argo 2. Ben doesn't care. He's got all his money. Putting these people out of work, he doesn't care because he's going to make money on it. He's an absolute scumbag. You should be kicked out of SAG after Ben Affleck. Maybe I'll write a letter that says, Ben Affleck, how's did his dick worst. You know, maybe that will be the letter. Work that currently employs thousands of people in post-production. Netflix now owns all of it exclusively, and no other studio gets access. Think about the timing. 1 week ago, Netflix walked away from an $83 billion bid to buy Warner Brothers. Well, that's because they needed to hand that to the Ellison family. You know, Larry, and I believe his son's name is Fart. I refuse to call him anything else. Don't correct me. Larry and Fart Ellison. They own all the media in America now. Free market. Woohoo. Okay, whatever. Wall Street cheered and the stock jumped 14%. Days later, they quietly acquired the technology that can make traditional studios obsolete. Obsolete. They just bought Hollywood's replacement. And they made Ben Affleck, an Oscar winner, a director, a guy people trust, the face of it. Fucking scumbag. SAG-AFTRA's contract expires in June. AI is the single biggest issue on the table, and the last fight over AI shut Hollywood down for months in 2023. Great, so now we have warflation, and in June we're gonna have movieflation? God damn it. This country sucks. And Netflix just acquired an AI production company right before negotiations. They're calling it Tools for Filmmakers, and they say it empowers storytellers. This is what I mean. This is that corporate C-suite language that if you can't translate, you think it's good for you. And what that means is it empowers storytellers to fucking not get paid and stay home. That's what they always say. Thank you, Stock Market News. The real question, how many jobs will disappear when a machine can do in seconds what Virtual FX team does in weeks? Netflix won't answer that, but the technology already did it. Diddly done.
You know, you're watching in a room, the lights
Here's Matt Damon talking.
are on, other shit's going on, the kids are running around, the dogs are running around, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just a very different level of attention that you're willing to, or that you're able to give to it. And that has a big effect. And it also ends up having an effect, or starting to have an effect on how you make movies. Like, for instance, Netflix, you know, the standard way to make an action movie that we learned was, you know, you usually have like 3 set pieces, one in the first act, one in the second, one in the third. And, you know, they kind of ramp up in the big one with all the explosions, and you spend most of your money on that one in the third act. That's your kind of finale. And
Matt, I have a feeling you knew what Ben was doing.
now they're like, can we get a
Silent partner. I'm just reading it on him. Matt, you're up to no good. Sold your soul.
big one in the first 5 minutes to get somebody, you know, we want people to stay tuned in and can.
Yeah. You hear the knuckle dragger, the alpha brain?
And, you know, it wouldn't be terrible if you reiterated the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue, because people are on their phones while they're watching, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, it's so funny. They're on their phones watching. We're watching from our phones. No one can afford TV anymore. Warflation.
And so then it's going to really start to infringe on how we're telling the
But then
story.
you look at Adolescence, it didn't do any of that.
It didn't do any of that.
And it's fucking great. You know what I mean? So I think it's dark, too. It's tragic and intense.
Oh, he's a bad actor. Just looking at him. I know you. I know who you are, Ben. I know exactly who you are.
It's like, guy finds out these kids accused of murder, and it's like, you know, and there's long shots in the back of their head. They get in the car, nobody says anything. I think there are those. Look, these
I wish that
ideas,
were,
like,
it
if
feels
you
more
just
like the
do that,
exception.
you know,
It's so.
You two are talking over each other and you're boring me. Anyways, go on and sell your AI company. These fucking nerds. Sorry, I don't want to call them nerds because, you know, they're worse. Nerds are cool. Hold on. Oh, what's this? What's this? An Epstein file? Pause it and read. What's that? By the way, I know I showed this to people earlier, but again, did you guys catch the new Mario Galaxy movie? Did you notice what I noticed right away? Frog Strong. Did you guys notice that? Luigi is Frog Strong. Portland Frog represented in the Mario movie. That's representation. Fucking love seeing that. I love seeing that. Hold on. Here we go. MAGA, you got new hats to buy. Wait, what's going on with Ronald? Where's Ronald? Ronald, just curious as to why you dislike the USA. They don't guarantee anybody health care. They don't guarantee anybody housing. We have enough of both. We have 26 empty houses for every homeless person. We don't guarantee food for anybody. 1 in 5 kids. You know, the the victims of the Epstein files, the ones that MAGA wanted to protect and didn't care if they starved or had health care. 1 in 5 kids go hungry in America every night. And Walmart's tossing fucking food. Your local Publix or wherever you go is tossing food. They're throwing good food away while kids go hungry. And so I dislike the structure of America. I love my fellow working class comrades. I absolutely love the vanguard that is here that understands the new vision, the new woke order, as we're calling it, or I just dubbed it that. What the radical left proposes is that we tax billionaires at 100%. 100%. Because right now, billion-dollar corporations, trillion-dollar companies, and billionaires from Trump's new tax bill pay 21%. Now, if you work for a living, most likely you're paying 22 or even higher percent. And those people with infinite money are paying less taxes than you. I despise that because they're using more of our resources, more of our infrastructure than we ever could. While you recycle a fucking yogurt cup, they're flying to pick up fucking whatever the fuck they need. Just watch Elon Musk's jet tracker. He's flying a private jet all the time. I'm pretty sure I couldn't even eat enough yogurt to recycle to cancel out his shit. So there's many different reasons, but this new woke order that we propose will take care of people because we have that. When we tax these billionaires at 100% and they just have to be 999 millionaires, and if you can't afford to be a 999 millionaire, maybe stop getting avocado toast every day. You know, maybe stop getting a new iPhone every year. Maybe you're living outside of your means. Have you ever heard that before? If you can't survive on 999 million, you're living outside of your means. Don't ever fucking tell somebody working for $500,000 or less that they're living outside of their means. They're fucking surviving. So that's why I dislike America. Did that explain it, Ronald? I hope that explained it. And I hope you join the coalition. We need all hands on deck. And whether or not you agree with that or not, we're still fighting for you to have a $66 minimum wage. We're fighting for you to have a 3-day work week, 15 hours a week. 15 hours, 5-hour days, 3 days, 4 days off. Go paint nude at your fucking corn farm or whatever you do. I don't know. Oh, those don't exist anymore. You could paint nude in the pickle patch for all I give a shit. Just enjoy your life. You get one of them, unless we come back in reincarnation, which I'm fucking praying not. But you should enjoy it. That's what life is for. It's not to work 4 jobs so you can rent with 6 other people and all save up for egg. But not only that, but we're fighting for you to have that 3-day work week, $66 minimum wage, free healthcare paid for by billionaires' taxes, never have to call an Uber instead of an ambulance. You're not going to have to crowdfund your medical. You're going to get guaranteed if you go, you know what, I can afford life now. I'd like to have kids. Guess what? We're going to guarantee with that trillions of kabillions of dollars that we tax those elite oligarchy with, you're going to have from the time your baby's born until they're 5 and they go to radical woke kindergarten where they learn cool shit like finger painting on the walls. We're going to teach street art and shit. But you'll get all of those 5 years paid to stay home and raise your child. Because I once heard some political party say something was important with traditional families, and I heard this Erica clan marching around saying, where's the dad, where's the dad? So I thought it was very important that we guarantee those parents that they don't have to work and they could just be there for the kid. Because I heard all that and I said, that makes sense. Why don't you do something about it? So even if you don't want to join us, that's fine. We're fighting for you. You can go ahead and bootlick for these oligarchs all you want. They're not going to give it to you. They've been in power. You filled the swamp even more. They're corrupt. They don't even fucking believe in their own laws. You know, they're international cabal of traffickers. So they're not going to give it to you. You could beg them all you want. And trust me, we've listened to them beg. Here's a soy boy farmer, in Arkansas, losing his farm. And he goes on the news to be a desperate bitch. Really? Hey, what happened to my sound thing? God damn. I gotta restart it. Anyways, that soy boy farmer said, Donald Trump, you said you loved me. Oh.
Mr. Trump, you looked at me, sir, and you said, I love you. Mr.
I mean, you say fruit of love.
Oh, you're coming off clingy, soy farmer. You're coming off clingy. He's never going to show you the fruits of his love. The funniest part about that clip from that soy boy Arkansas farmer who went on the news and said, Donald Trump, you said you loved me. I need to see the fruits of that love. Is Donald Trump said he loves 3 different brides and cheated on all of them. He cheated on the first lady and got caught nationally. He's got 34 felonies about cheating with his fucking first lady. Oh my God. And you thought some fat fucking soy farmer that wears overalls and probably smells like fucking pickle BO is going to really get the love and dedication of Donald Trump, who is notoriously a pervert and a cheater? Oh, pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Oh, it's like these people don't even think. They're like, no, no, no. I know he cheated on all his wives, and you have to say, like, I love you till death do you part, but, like, he loves me. Okay. Coming off a little desperate, baby.
Close enough.
No. Pickles don't have armpits. Says who? Says who? Smoking Blondie, thank you. I think you're projecting. Are you? Is that a serious comment? Is that you think I'm projecting? I'm sorry. I never once thought Donald Trump loved not only not me, but none of you. The only one I think Donald Trump loves is his daughter Ivanka, and not in like the she's my daughter. You know, you get what I'm saying. You've heard the comments he's made about, right? Charlie Kelly, Kenny Lee, why do you love Trump? Oh yeah, simple question. Just answer that. You know, what do you love? Hold on, let me put up the list of things to pick from that you could love about Epstein's best friend. What do you love? Do you love the war, job losses, manufacturing losses, gas hikes, the Epstein cover-up, all the accusations in the Epstein files that he's a PDF file trafficker, record high food, farm bailout, the tariffs, Medicaid cuts, the record death, the loss of tourism, being hated worldwide, the Epstein Memorial Ballroom, or the corruption? What do you love most? What do you love most about the guy who said, we're going to have another Gilded Age, and threw a Gilded Age party, and he knew because you were too stupid to look up what the Gilded Age was, the original robber barons with corruption? Let me show you a fucking, an old cartoon that really spells it out. Oh wait, where's my old Gilded Age cartoon? Because they were making these cartoons back then, and it's like haunting because we could just show them now and they're fucking accurate. Oh no, oh no, where's my Gilded Age cartoon? I love that one. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here's your Gilded Age. Donald Trump knew you were too stupid to know that the Gilded Age doesn't mean you get rich, dummy. It means him and Jeff Bezos fucking pay his cheated on Slovenian whore to produce a movie that loses tons of money because it's just a fucking money transfer under the guise of a documentary. So here, this is an old Gilded Age fucking cartoon. Look familiar? Look familiar? Oh, amazing. And that's the thing. It's like, MAGA, you've dragged us here again, you fucking dummies. You dummies. Oh well. But what do you love about Trump? Just let us know. Let us know. Eat the rich. Thank you, JS. 100%. Give me monies. Crime is legal for them, not us. I'm sick of paying their way. No more tax money. I know. They're riding, these welfare queens and kings, they're riding high on our dime, and I'm sick of it. Trump doesn't know what a Gilded Age is. That's true. Someone probably whispered into it. They were like, sir, you understand what that is, right? Damn internet, you internets. Sorry. Hey, Sid, my brother, I have a diner too. Sid's here. What's up? What's up, Sid? Good to see you. Have my dinner. Gma, good to see you. Hey, Rob, please remind specific comments that will get comments deleted. Don't say TDS in the chat. I know we have that as a marker. One of the mods helped me basically put, you know, any kind of, what do you call them? Like, I keep wanting to say slang. It's not slang. It's a slur. Sorry. Any kind of slur or any kind of TDS, I know will trigger just to get muted right away. Just because we got so tired of people coming in, these bot farms, man, they come in and just type TDS, TDS. So just don't do that, and no slurs, and you should be good other than that. But Gma, all the mods see Gma. She's good. Don't mute her. That was YouTube. There we go. YouTube's slagging every day. Yeah. Yeah. The gelding age. The Gorb age. Is Gorb still here? Good to see you, Sid. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. What's on for dinner? One piece of chicken, one tortilla, and one piece of broccoli, like the government said. Oh wait, I think you're not in America, or are you in Canada? I forget. Hi from Malden. Oh, what's up, Malden? What's up, Audrey? Good, another mass hole here. Love it. I found my happiness in my cat, bro. Amazing to hear. I found my irritation in mine because they're too clingy. Canadian. Okay, I was right. YouTube is censoring me more and more these days. I hope not. Gorbinter. Gorbinter is coming. Troll Slayer. That one was for you. Nobody calls mods, but you're around here. Not while I'm alive. Oh, there we go. I'm way more political than you are. Yeah, probably. I'm not political. I'm just working class conscious. Hi from Hyde Park. Yes. Shirley Pop. There we go. Where's all my comrades in Massachusetts? There's all my comrades in Massachusetts. Hyde Park. We got Malden. I love to see it. You'll never be more political than me. That's good, though. You know what? That's good. I love hearing that. Because when people tell you, remember, when somebody says to you, like, I don't talk politics, what they're telling you is, I want my politics to rule your fucking life. Because remember, politics is everything, okay? Everything. From where you cross the street, to how fast you drive, to paying your taxes, to fucking, just think about it. So what you get paid, the minimum wage, fucking if your water's poisoned or not by Tesla plants and their lithium batteries that they're dumping into fresh water in Texas, like I reported on, it's all politics. So when they tell you don't speak it, they're trying to keep you out of it so they can fucking lord over you with their white nationalism or whatever. Oh yeah, show me the cat on Discord. I'm definitely a bitch to MAGA morons. That one you can wear with a pride. That one Smoking Blondie. Like they probably call me a bitch too. And listen, if I'm a bitch to a PDF file, and God bless me, Politics is poor man's opinions. That's what they'll tell you. That's what they'll tell. They'll do anything to convince you to stay out of it. Okay? And what I teach people, what I try to empower people to do is just know what the fuck you're talking about. If you don't know your rights, you don't know where to stand your ground. And we're seeing that. ICE doesn't know American rights. They don't know about the Constitution. We literally reported on that. They needed to have a constitutional refresher, which this is why when the radical new woke order takes over, we're teaching no more fucking standing and pledging allegiance. I'm sorry. What do you gain from that? What the fuck? MAGA, tell me what the Pledge of Allegiance does for you in life. You know what I say we replace it with? You stand up and you fucking repeat the Constitution. You read the Declaration of Independence every day. So you fucking get in your head that if we are endowed by our Creator with inalienable rights, then that means all of us. And once they challenge one of us, that's a threat to all of us, And that's what I say. We fucking get the pledge out of there, throw it away, put Harriet Tubman on the 20, put John Brown on the 5, and the 100 gets Fred Hampton. We'll throw Tupac on a quarter or something. Rowan, quote, we can still be friends even if we disagree politically. No, the fuck we can't. Well, listen, here's the thing, man. You have to be, that is true. That is true in the statement of when people, especially like Republicans, right? Because what do Republicans want? They don't believe this is the land of the free. We have to be very clear on that. They just don't. You can't say this is the land of the free, but I would like to regulate who you marry, how you fucking do things with your body, or what you express yourself as. That is oppression wrapped up as a political agenda. And it's not. They want you oppressed, or better yet, eradicated, you know? So when it is those kind of politics, 100%. But you and I can disagree with like how much we tax billionaires. Let's say I'm farther left than you, and I'm like, let's just seize their assets and exile them all to Epstein Island. They love it there so much. And you're like, no, no, no. Let's give them a chance. Let's see if they can live on 999 million, and we'll just tax them at 100% anything over $1 billion. That's where we can disagree politically. You know, anything else is fucking tyranny. You can't say this is the land of the free, and then be like, but don't marry that person. Women don't regulate your body, and nobody express themselves the way they want to, and certainly don't speak out against us. That's what Republicans in a nutshell. Ryan, quote, everything is political. Use that. Take that. Bury that in your fucking wallet and pull it out when anybody tells you, we don't talk politics here. Oh, really? Oh, what do you want to talk about? How we can't afford to buy a home? What do you think that fucking is? That's fucking these politicians being in bed with corporations to make sure that we can't raise the minimum wage from $7 to $29 since 2009, even though Congress gave themselves cost of living increases. And now the economy is shit because of, again, I don't know, politics and letting BlackRock and investment real estate companies buy everyone's fucking neighborhood and turn it into rental properties. Are you kidding me? There was an article the other day about these people building homes, not to sell them, but to turn them into rentals. So you don't want to talk politics? Oh, when are we having kids? I don't know, when there's paid parental leave, but you don't want to talk politics. You know what I mean? Everything's political. Everything. You can't avoid it. And the people who have gotten you to avoid it are the ones fucking trying to oppress you right now. Who likes asparagus? Come on, Sardion, that must be a European thing. I hate asparagus. One party wants to on due process. JS, one party already, they shat. It's past tense. They've shat on due process. Now I want grilled asparagus. Not you too, Blondie. Oh, no, Curtis. Oh, Matt about Browse. What's up? Good to see you, Mr. The Pooh. Paid parental leave. Many employers offer it. Yeah, that's my point, Mr. The Pooh. Welcome. You're making my point. Many employers offer it. Oh, what a nice company. No, I'm talking about guaranteed at the federal level because we tax those employers more than we tax the working people for them. You know what I mean? Because right now, those companies are taxed less than the people working for them. So we tax them, and what we do is we don't rely on the fucking charity of trillionaires to ensure that anybody, no matter what their job is, and this is the key thing, you shouldn't have a good employer to make sure you have parental leave. You shouldn't be worried about losing your job to ensure your parental leave. Do you see the difference? This is where we can disagree, where you can say something like that, and I'll take that moment as an educational opportunity to say this is the perversion of the American mindset. That as soon as you start going, hey man, there's a lot of companies that offer it, you're making my point. That it's, you gotta work for that company and not get fired and probably be there long enough to fucking ensure that you can raise your kids? What kind of fucking perverted corporatocracy are we living in? Nobody should worry about the kindness of some corporate fucking titan, which, by the way, corporations are not your friend. Write that fucking down. They don't exist to make sure their employees are feeling good and can have kids. They don't give a shit, and we've seen that. That's why no one can fucking buy a home or egg. You know, they love when people have to work multiple jobs and they just want more workforce and more workforce. You know, this is the fucking mindset of Americans. You're no different, Mr. The Pooh, besides that name. Really, so many people have that mindset because they've never been shown anything else. And it's hard in America to think outside the box because that's what you hear. You know, you just hear other people regurgitating that. Oh, yeah, my company offers. Oh, mine does too. And then they get fired and they're like, oh, shit, I lost it all. I wish there was some kind of safety net because I just had a kid. And trust me, you'll hear this story more. Did you hear about the job numbers? Not good. You're going to know someone affected. And if not, don't worry. This war and this warflation and these fucking companies that are about to crumble because, you know, it's all, there's been no infrastructure built, but you'll hear more about it. And I pray nobody has to experience this. But the reason that the radical new woke order is going to come into play is because it shouldn't matter if you work. It shouldn't fucking matter. You paid taxes into a system that should guarantee some kind of welfare of the communities. Welfare isn't a bad word. Other countries use it as a point of pride. Like, we take care of our citizens. They know we care. They know where their tax money is going. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody should be stressed out about having the right job to have a fucking kid. But America's been trained to think that it's some kind of luxury. And it isn't. That's part of fucking life if you want it to be. And somehow we've let these corporate fucking pedo oligarchs pervert our system where we're at the giving grace of the trillionaire Epstein class to hopefully have parental leave. Added photos. All right. I'll check it out later. That's awesome. You're gonna make me put some up. I was woke left when all I had was a right hand. I don't know. Are you trying to write poetry in the chat? I don't know what's going on there. No taxation without PDF file investigations. Let's just say that. No, we're past taxation without representation. At this point, I want no taxation without PDF file interrogations and investigations. But yes, Blondie, yes. Courtney Berger, true. Leica Rising, one of my favorite movie studios. You could buy a home in Detroit. Leica, change your name. You do that movie studio a disservice. You're one of the people that goes, oh, just uproot your family and go to the cheap area, and that fixes America. Really? So that's your solution? Everyone go to Detroit. Do you hear yourself when you say shit, or do you just think you're smart? Are you one of those Donald Trump people where you're like, I'm just going to ramble and people are going to love it? You know, have you never been challenged in your life, like intellectually? Or do you think like Ben Shapiro, when he was like, oh, let's say the oceans do rise and all the coastal homes are flooded. They'll just sell their home. And H. Bomber Guy had to come in and be like, to who, Ben? Aquaman? Who do you sell a flooded fucking home to? You know, like, guys, come on, critically think here. Oh, Jesus. It's exhausting sometimes. We need after school. Hold on. I'm ready for you. Anaconda. No, wait. Is that what your name is? Anaconda? Hold on. Where'd it go? Amanda. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I read Anaconda. It's kind of glitching in and out. Let me just turn my background off for a second. I do not mean to call you Anaconda. Amanda McCullough. Also, we watched Berlin Fall. Wait. I lost your first comment. Sorry, stuff is jumping around. Stuff is Charlie Kelly. During COVID, people lost their jobs. They lost their healthcare. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We need after-school education, like PBS, to be mandatory in schools for the lack of education about common sense. Our government, the 80s were great because we all realized we were suffering. I highly support that. We need PSAs again. We don't need this propaganda AI that the government's spitting out and I refuse to play. It's a fucking embarrassment. All the way out to East County. What's going on in East County? Living in a car, working 3 jobs is fucking sad. And that's like the American fucking vision right now, man. I seen this documentary about people that worked at Disney World and were living in their cars, and it broke my heart. I'm like, that's enough for me to be like, fuck this whole system, man. Fuck this whole system. Nobody should be working for $1 trillion companies and living in their car. Yeber! Preach truth, brother. Thank you. You have to see what Mr. Pooh just said a couple bars back there, Rob. Uh-oh. What did he say? Something genius, huh? Something genius. Oh, he might have got muted. Try again tomorrow, Pooh. That's an appropriate name for your... is that what you named your brain? Pooh? Pooh! Oh, well. Chop represents the boomers perfectly. Mr. Who, that's a good point, because you hear boomers all the time say shit like, oh, this younger generation is just lazy. It's like, no, they're not. They work 3 fucking jobs to rent a place when you worked 1, had a pension, fucking, and could buy a house and a car and get educated. You know, these people are surviving, man. I have so much faith in the youth because they are the ones seeing through the fucking cracks of this dead empire, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, thank you, Sardion. I always forget. Ben Chapino. Ben Chapino. No taxation without PDF file investigations, baby. We are independently organizing the poor and developing leaders in our class. Yes, always organize. Always, always, always organize. SC Carte. Ben Shalapino. I love the if you don't like it, leave argument. Shelve It Underground, great name, good band. Oh, are you doing a cover of Velvet Underground? You should do a cover band of Velvet Underground. I love the if you don't like it, leave argument. Like, yeah, I can't afford to pay attention and I'm just going to uproot to a foreign country. That now hates Americans. Well, not only that, Shelve It Underground, one of the things I try to teach people is when it's usually MAGA, right? MAGA tells you, maggots, M-A-G-A-T-S. They tell you, oh, if you don't like it, leave. And the thing is we're American. We amended the Constitution. We fought a war over slavery. We fucking given people civil rights and women's suffrage. So there's a whole history of like, you know, fixing shit. The people doing it. They didn't go, hey, I don't like slavery, I'm out of here. You know, my blood relative, John Brown, said, I'm going to spark a fucking civil war and rewrite the Declaration and the Constitution. And he did. He didn't go, I'm going to Europe. He didn't do that. But the funnier thing is that these people that say just leave, the maggots, M-A-G-A-T-S, they want a king. They don't joke about it. They tell you. The people who think they're the most American want an unchallenged, no dissenting king. I would say they should go to Russia. They should go to China, where they have forever presidents. And if you talk back, they poison you with toads or whatever, the poison dart frog. Like, it sounds like you'd like it better in a different country where there's a tyrannical rule of power, no one could dissent and everyone fell in line. That's what it sounds like you want. You don't want the land of the free. Because in the land of the free, you're free to express yourself. You're free to dissent against anyone who tries to even fucking joke about being a king. I need to pull up my Abe Lincoln quote. Oh, wait, don't forget, when you're reading the Epstein files, I created this. You know Clippy, the paperclip? This is Naughty, the Epstein file helper. So just remember, folks. Where is my Abe Lincoln? Old Abe Lincoln. Where the fuck is it? God damn. Here it is. I knew I had it. This is Abe Lincoln. Dirty hippie, 1861. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they, the people, shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amendments, or their revolutionary right. Revolutionary War, that's what he's referencing there. Their revolutionary right to dismember or overthrow it. Dirty hippie, Abe Lincoln, 1861. So tell us again who's the real American when you say, why don't you leave? I'd say it's the people saying, nah, we're going to fucking make this place better. We're going to give you health care against your fucking will. We're going to make you. When you try to go, no, let me call an Uber. I'm having a heart attack. I want to pay these dynamic rates, these traffic surge rates. We go, no, take a free ambulance. We seized Elon Musk's, I can't say his name, Ebon Gusk. We seized his assets. And now you can take a free ambulance. You know what? Get some hair transplants while you're there. You know, take some weight off while you're there. It's all free now, man. It's all on Elon Musk's dime. Doesn't that upset people? They're like, you just want free stuff from us. Yeah, I want the fruits of our labor back, brother. Read some Marx. Sorry. Oh my God, I missed so many comments. I'm Indigenous American. So is one of my really close friends. No, a bunch of my friends, but one of my close friends who just passed away was Indigenous too. Also, my entire family of veterans despises Trump and everything he's doing or has done. Yeah. And you got a special grievance with Trump and this whole goddamn government, man. I've read books. He's no Gorb, that's for sure. Goddamn right he isn't. Sorry, this cat scared me. Molotov juice box. Oh, I love that. You know, a Molotov cocktail is best served on ice, right? The drink. Love you, Amanda. John Briggs. You wish I had a criminal record. I don't have one like your president, the cheater in chief. I'm off, Rob. It's been a pleasure. The quick wit sealed the deal. Oh, thank you, Duality. I think this is the first time I'm seeing your comment. I appreciate that very much. And I hope you hit subscribe and the notification bell so you could join us, because we're here every weekday, sometimes on weekends, or if like big news. What is this cat doing? You were going to break everything. Gorb and it. How are ya? Please don't bite that. This is the hardest part about doing these lives at night is the cats won't leave me alone. The cats are like, I will unplug your whole setup if you don't pet me. Oh my God, Bob, you are the stupidest fucking person in this chat right now. Do you understand that? There's a ton of people in here, and how does it feel to be the dumbest? I'm gonna give you one easy answer. When you say, you know, socialism's been tried, here's the thing, Bob. If it failed, why are they suffocating Cuba right now? Why is Donald Trump trying to fucking suffocate Cuba if it's such a failed thing, socialism? You just don't know your ass from your elbow or your dick from your nose, and that's really your problem, man. You know, that's really your problem. Just read. Just read. If you're scared of socialism, you're scared of yourself. You're scared of workers having powers, getting rid of the CEOs, not needing them, not needing the McDonald's CEO getting paid 18 million, 1,000 to 1, his median employee. Please stop, Cat. You're so distracting. Bob's a bot. Bob's a bot. Cat, you understand I love you, right? But I can't right now. Say hi to Sargon. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because this cat is not going to leave me alone. Yep, smug cat, say hi. Bob, no, get laid. Well, we had to create a whole word for those people, incels. Nobody's trying to do anything to Cuba. Oh, Bob, you're dumber than I thought. This is a clear case of illiteracy, folks. You're seeing it here. I don't know who's typing for him. It's probably text to speech, but it's a clear case of illiteracy, which is rampant in America. No, seriously, it really is. Learn to read. It's fun and mental. Or fundamental? I forget. Reading Rainbow was canceled, and now they're bringing it back. God bless LeVar Burton. That's why Cuba depended on Maduro. Oh, Dan, are you showing off? Is this an old stupid off? Oh, Dan and Bob are having a stupid off. That's what it is. I haven't seen a good old-fashioned stupid off since I went deep down south into fucking red MAGA country. But yeah, a stupid off. Here we go. So Dan says that's why they depended on Maduro. No, the reason they depended on Maduro is because for over 60 years now, the U.S. has had embargoes on them. So the U.S. has been trying to suffocate them long since the Bay of Pigs. And they're trying to make Cuba a failed state of socialism. So you can come into chats and go, when has it ever worked? I don't know, when Cuba had more doctors per capita than America, when they had a lung cancer vaccine? Are you really this fucking dumb? How do you operate in life? How? I haven't seen a stupid off this fucking stupid in a long time, but thank you guys. Thank you. Shirley Pop, great comment. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. That, you know what, with a name like Shirley Pop, I'd expect nothing less than, oh, Bob. I'm listening and making myself a sandwich. Now you're making me hungry, Sid. What kind of sandwich? What kind of sandwich we got there? Listen, I'll give you a little thing. You get the Grey Poupon and this, I forget if it's a spicy or there's this sweet honey mustard, right? It's like a champagne honey mustard. You get the Grey Poupon and a champagne honey mustard. if you're feeling like treating yourself, and you put one on each side of the bread, and it's a fucking kaleidoscope of fucking taste. Charlie Kelly, gotta go. It's gotta go. I thought you were saying gotta go. And then I read the rest. Gotta go stalk the waitress. I love you, Charlie. Thank you for the super chat tonight. I'm supported. This channel doesn't take billionaire money. I'm supported strictly by viewers. The members you see, like Molotov Juicebox, Smoking Blondie, and by the super chatters. So many. Pink Fur, Charlie Kelly, who had to go stalk the waitress. Oh, free Kurdistan. Oh, those Kurds, man, they're getting used and abused by this government. This is why you never get invited to parties, Bob. Okay, guys. Hold on one second. All right. Wait, Finn, excellent. D&D night, so I need to make an easy meal. Oh, D&D night? Anybody play Magic? I was trying to learn Magic. Oh, Bob, this really is a stupid op. If you want to live like a socialist, you could do that in the U.S. like the Amish do. Bob's like, socialism where they don't believe in electricity. Bob, you're really Gorbing it right now. Smoking Blondie and Gorb. Thank you. Oh, God. Bob was the smartest kid in 8th grade 3 years in a row. Jeez. Oh, my God. All right, guys. I love you all. This cat is not going to let me stop. Let me continue. I'm sorry, this fucking cat. You should learn Magic and Dissolve. It's a good try. That was an attempt. I would say work on it, You're only going to get funnier the more you throw out there, really. There is no, what was it? What was the quote? Not this one. Everybody remember that one, though. Abe Lincoln. Let me give you some life advice, gentlemen. I shouldn't call you gentlemen. Boys. Where is it? Here we go. I don't care how many mistakes you make, as long as you're trying to do something. Are you getting on my shoulder? Oh my God. As long as you're trying to do something, if you're not making mistakes, you're not doing anything. Here, this is what I wanted to show you too. Maybe the journey isn't about becoming anything. Bob, Dan, pay attention. Gorbless. Don't be a Connie. She's a tiny grandma. May the Gorb be with you and also with you. Okay, hold on. Cat, get out of the way. Maybe the journey isn't about becoming anything. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you. Stop, please, Cat. I'm trying to read something. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you, so that you can be who you were meant to be in the first place. This is so beautiful, and this spoke directly to my soul. Because through life, you're given this propaganda of what you need to be. You see Joe Rogan. He's a 60-year-old fucking propagandist who believes that, men do leg days. That's him. It's so sad. And really what growing is, and experiencing tragedy and suffering, is learning to unbecome all those things you were saddled with in your youth, whether it was your parents, TV, the government. Please stop doing that, Kat. And really, it's about peeling it all back and just becoming you. This was so beautiful. I pray that you find the beauty that I found in this, because it really, I was like, God, I'm so glad someone said it. Who said it? Paulo Coelho. I don't know who that is, but fuck, man, this was good. Here's Bunkbed Coffin. Link in the description. Tired of being tired. Gorb walks among us mortals. All hail Gorb and the Gorb nations. As we walk through the shadow of Gorb. Gorb, and Gorb bless you as well, and also with you. Now lay me down to sleep, my Gorb. Peace and love. White Dove Sam, good to see you. In Gorb we trust. That will be on the new woke order money. Gorb, watch over me. We shall fail no Gorbs. If Gorb only knew. I had to write a Gorb song. Gorb Nation, rise up. I'm so glad you guys were here to experience that, Gorb. I'm very happy. This is very funny. Don't forget, have a great weekend, G-Ma. Be safe, do something that you love, take some time for you, treat yourself. Gorb speed, Gorb speed. Not having parents or any childhood is very hard, bro. Followed by civil war. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't. You have a lot to teach us, Sid. And let it be, you know? Trying alone with your cat. You're not alone though, man. You've got us. You've got us. Even if we're not there with you, we think of you. We send you good energy. Everybody sends Sid some good energy. Because it's got to be tough, man. When you feel alone, there's nothing that anybody can say to not make you feel how you feel in your mind. But you have to remember that people care about you, whether you've met them or not. And you have to remember that, like this, life is a journey, man. You know, life is a journey, Sid. And you know, there's so much beauty that you could share with people, especially with the unique tragedy that you've suffered. And again, I really believe that when you have that kind of unique pain, it can help people who maybe feel so alone that have experienced something similar to you, and they need somebody to be able to relate to. So sharing your story, man, I would say just turn around and share your story. I don't know how you do that, right? Paint, do a live stream, make a video. It's very intimate, and I understand that that's an intimate thing, but I'm telling you, as somebody who's experienced much tragedy, when I do share my story, people come out of the woodwork and they're like, man, I lost somebody too, I lost this too, I went through that too. And you feel that unity in community. Great community here, even Bob, that's right, even Bob, even the dummies are welcome. I'm on my own too, Sid. Keep reaching out. See? We have an amazing community here. Amazing fucking community here. We really do. And that's why I like to weed them the fuck out, man. I tell you guys all the time. My buddy who produced TV shows and is an independent movie maker, this was a couple decades ago, and we were talking late at night after one of his events, and he said, you know, I'm not as big as when I was on TV. He said, but the people that are fans of my work, are true fans of my work. He said they speak my language, and I would always prefer to have those people that speak your similar language than to have millions of people that just want to like you because you're you. And well, I mean, Kurt Cobain said something similar to that. Well, he was quoting an author when he said, you know, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for what I'm not. But that should transcend to all of us. So good, Sid. Because I care, man. That's the whole fucking reason I do this. It's awesome to get likes. It's awesome to get subs. It's awesome to get super chats. It's awesome to have members. Those things are amazing because I want to keep doing this. This is what I want to you're watching me pursue my dream, okay? This is my dream, man. I regret fucking understanding YouTube existed whenever the fuck it started and not being like, yeah, I could do that, you know? I thought I had to do it in the corporate media world, which I did for 20 years. But I'm telling you, fucking, yeah, community is the goal. I'm telling you, man. I'm so sorry. Look at this fucking cat. The cat is eating my sweatshirt. You think I'm joking? Look at this. You're ruining it. This is my one good sweatshirt, man. The cat is ruining it. But I'm so sorry. This is so distracting. The cat is eating my clothes. But what I was getting at is like outside of all this stuff, the fucking community that we've built and we're building here is fucking radical. That's why I'm one of the only, well, maybe there's more YouTubers. I don't see many people saying MAGA, just fuck off. If you want to be an oppressive tyrant or tell people not to express themselves the way they are or not find the uniqueness in each individual and love them and want them to have healthcare and a house and fucking food and not to worry about having kids or to struggle with bills, then this is the place for you. But if you're fucking one of those people who's like, I don't want the healthcare and I certainly don't want them to have it, you know, then get the fuck out of here, man. We're trying to do something better. You know, we're trying to find those people that want to do something better. Bob is having a meltdown? Yeah, of course. But again, that reminds me of the Bukowski quote, which started the whole Gorb thing. Bob, people are strange, man. You're constantly angered by trivial things. We were just talking about socialism, and you've had a fucking tantrum in the comments. A tantrum. You've never even tried socialism. I've never met someone so fucking terrified of something they didn't. It's like I asked you to eat asparagus, you know? You're like, oh no, when has asparagus ever succeeded? So Bob, read this. They're constantly angered by trivial things. You're mad at stupid shit, dude. You're mad at a hypothetical. We have to destroy capitalism first. Don't worry, it's gonna take a little bit. But on a major matter, like totally wasting your life, you hardly seem to notice. You don't even seem to fucking notice, Bob, that while you're mad at everyone for wanting a better life and not to survive, but to thrive, you're letting everything pass you by. Bro, we're talking about stuff that might affect you. Ever had a loved one get sick, or are you immortal? Because if so, we're trying to help you and yours. These fucking people, man, I'll never get them. But it's okay. That's what I say. Bob needs to find his own path to the Gorb. All praise the Gorb. You know, that's really what it is. Good to see you. Good to see you, Duffy. Good to see you. I know, it is late. I gotta go because this cat keeps eating my clothes. The cat's like, if you don't fucking come and read a book and lay down with me, I'm going to eat your sweatshirt. Shy Pixie Tia. He is trying to go, but he's also trying to counsel the Gorbless ones. Yes, Australia in the chat. What fucking day is it in Australia? How is the future, Ben? What is the future like? Read The Alchemist, Rob. All right. That's 2 book records. God damn, you guys are going to give me too many books. But I love it. I love it. We also have a Discord for the books. It's Saturday. Oh, is Saturday nice? Please tell me we've solved all the world's problems. Everybody's paid enough, and we get 4-day weekends. Please, please. My cat too earlier. Yeah, Sid. So you get it, man. That's somebody saying, I love you, man. I love you. I need you. That's what your cat's saying. That's what mine's saying. Yeah, White Dub. Oh, from another person in chat? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Ben, give me the... Ben, we need the lottery numbers now, man. We're desperate in America. Dresden Files, Rob, start the first book. You guys are giving me so much. I've heard that. I could ask my wife if she has that. My wife is a huge reader, so we have an abundance of books, so I gotta ask her about that one. Good people in here, 100% Shelf It Underground. I hope you hit subscribe and the notification bell. Okay, guys, love you, White Dove Sam. I love you all. Thank you to the mods for the work tonight. I really appreciate you. I heard Valenti, one of our woke Gorb gods, Valenti say, was it him? He said he paid his moderators, and I was like, God damn, man, I want to get to that point. I want to get to the point where everybody who's putting in work here, I can share that wealth with you. Socialism. But I really look forward to that because, you know, fucking unity is community, man. We got it. And thank you to all the members too, Sid, Maltov, all the members, everybody who supports the channel, even if you're just liking and subscribing. That's fucking huge for me, man. I'm trying to do this and build a fucking vanguard here, you know, so people are A, educated and understand where their rights are so they can stand their ground, and B, stop falling fucking victim to this stupid propaganda. And we all do at different times, you know, we all do. We all have weaknesses. We all make mistakes, and that's why we all learn and build better. Just subscribe. Hey, thank you. I love that. Well, listen, Ben, I'm going, but we have a few Aussies in here, and let me just say, your island terrifies me. Will not go. Have friends went there. and told them, I'll never go. The spiders, the snakes. I do want to see a koala and a wallaby, but even the kangaroos are like, like that fucking island is nuts. I don't know how you guys made it. Like I don't know. That island is crazy. Hello, my love from Philippines. Oh, what's up from the Philippines? Yo, I got some Filipino friends. When I used to go to this one fight club, a lot of Filipinos. I love my Filipino family. Good to see you. Good night, big homie. Hug your little ones, the big ones for me. I will, Curtis. And it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Check in, brother. That's the other thing. I start to get a parasocial relationship with my subscribers. Don't believe me? Ask them. I'll write them. I'll be like, hey, man, you all right? I worry about people. I want people to be okay. We need all hands on deck. Gimpy weed is also nightmarish. Oh, I don't like snakes too, bro. Yeah. Not the ones that can put you to sleep in a few minutes, Swine. The pig is my emotional support animal. Well, it's not the whole pig. Okay, it's bacon. Okay, it's bacon. I was watching Vlog, my love. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Renee. I appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot. Paragorbal relationship. I came first from an infinite scroll and stayed for the conversation with Rob, Smoking Bloody, Ed, Sir Jan, our Dutchman. Yeah, we got good people here. That's one of my favorite things about doing the live stream. When people come in and they see each other and then they start rapping and I go to read the comments and they're having a whole different conversation. It's because that means we have a community. That means people are coming in, hey, what's up? Good to see you. It's like Cheers. Remember Cheers? Remember that show? None Shall Pass, Aesop Rock. Hey, the Aesop Rock is on Rhymesayers Entertainment out of Minnesota with Atmosphere, one of my favorite groups. If you haven't heard Atmosphere, go listen to Guarantees right now. Been in a sad place, but despite the grief I'm dealing with, I feel lighter and better. Good. Take a walk, do something for yourself, and listen to good music. Music can change your mood. We learned that the other day. So make sure you're listening to something that will, like listen to I Get Knocked Down, Chumbawamba. Listen to Bella Ciao. Listen to New Radicals. You get what you give. My mom liked that song. My mom loved that song. She died many decades ago. God Loves Ugly. There we go. That's a good one. Listen to The Best Day, Curtis. I was listening to that earlier, man. That one always cheers me up. Sunshine's a great one. I love Atmosphere. He gave me free tickets one time. I met Ant. I want him to come on. Slug is the man. Yep. He's the proletariat poet, I called him. Oh, I listened to Portrine. Yeah, they are funky as. They're so good. They are a good living art piece. MF Doom. All right, guys. Stephanie Potts, good to see you. Good to see you again, Stephanie. I don't know if you're hiding in the chat, but I'm glad you said goodnight. Yeah, I got to go too. Please. Bro, I'm a DJ on Kick. Are you serious? Sid, you can't drop that on me now. Oh man, I might have to start a Kick on there. Sid, if you do, listen to me real quick. If you do your own mixes that won't get copyrighted, like upload it to YouTube and let me play it. I played Smoke Blondie stuff. I would love to play some of your stuff, man. Let's put you on. Check out Millie the Band. I will. A Dutch singer got his song Independent Women and Nasty Evil Gays. I recommend it. Don't let the title scare you. Okay. Independent Women and Nasty Evil Gays. Awesome. I love new music. That's why I try to show you guys stuff. All right, guys. Have an amazing, beautiful night. I love you.